I have hit the red button.
Or Centaur, or Robot.
Yeah. Or training
All
engine.
right, then. All right. Are we all ready?
It is on.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, Pico. Let's get recap
Okay.
going.
Session 86 was the last one. This is now 87. So, Dion is addressing Jax's eyes. How old is Babar was a big question. Maddie finds Frost's help about the booze with Babar. Malin is by Maddie, while Jax tells about the liar's curse with a forked tongue. Argus spider pet named Itlot can hunt bats upstairs for Babar. Ridley is a tenant upstairs sharing the hostile with the group, and Ellie wanted to meet Ridley. Ellie rolled a 30 for performance for the bar, but then got a nat 1 later to seal off the deal. Pico got help to Jax to dance and flirt with bar tenants, and Maddie cannot lose eye contact with Jax. So there was a lot going on there between Jax and Maddie. Maddie leans from Malin and Argus about his gaping hole in his chest. Ridley the Riddler is a green emerald suit and hat and blue flower on his suit. Jax does not like him. Talking about Trinaborg and the university. Ellie talks a lot about the university, which that was a little bit of a no-no. Druids are north, mostly changelings. That's about population. A slew of different riddles, but we've passed all 3. Jax got a ring with gold and fluorite blue. Argus fucked a cube, locked himself up, but is prepared to look again. Ellie has 2 out of 3 novels from the university for the Bard studies. Jax talks to Babar later. Ellie talks to Ridley about books, and there's rogue copies. There's scrutiny under the Bureau investigation. There are 7 layers to the world, like Shadow Earth, Feyrealm, Celestial. Jax with Babar, do you have an answer? Lie to protect the truth. It mentions Dion's father, saying Dion impatience, and what makes Dion happy? Not arrested. Pico picked up things. And then look out. I need to unmute you because I don't know if you're saying anything. Hold on.
I wasn't sure if she was done or not.
I'm done.
You're done? All right. All right. Inspiration to Pico. Thank you. Yes, you guys had like I said, it was a relatively straightforward roleplay session. Got to have some good, straightforward conversations. Dion is no longer affected by the liar's curse, so they have got their regular plain old tongue back. Well, a reincarnation of what could have been that. Yeah, you guys met Ridley the Riddler, got a nice magical ring off of him, one that's, pretty stamped out of a mold, it seems like, but he seemed relatively harmless. Gave you guys some good world lore in terms of the universities and stuff, just like Pico said. But yeah, and you guys kind of geared up and rallied the next morning and took off towards Danger's All Works. And you guys came in and started looking around, and the autonomous Danger himself made himself known, and that's kind of where we ended the session. You guys are all kind of looking around and interested in a few various different things, but that's where we're going to pick right up. Oh, before we get started, though, I did want to go over a couple of things. We're going to divvy up some gear, some stuff that we're not quite sure who has what, or who has. Some stuff left over from your previous adventure, some stuff left over from Smalls' loot. So let's settle that right now. All of the gold from that was able to survive the small squishing you guys took. But you still have Gatsu's Moonlight, that giant blade that you took from the witch. That was her guardian sword that she was using herself. Who's carrying that around?
I think we left it in the cart.
You have it in the cart? Okay. So make sure it's in the cart inventory then. Smalls had a decorative totemic breastplate. It's kind of like bead woven. It's not armor, so to speak. It's just it's decorative. It's like basically it was a giant necklace on somebody his size, but it's specific to a barbarian. It was something that was gifted to him when he fought in the arena against the Bugbear Brothers. And they declared him Thunderbringer, and they made friends. They all kind of made friends and allies together, and they gifted him this breastplate. So, who wants to take that? Like I said, obviously it's specific for a barbarian, so I think that kind of limits it. But
Pico.
okay, so please add that to your inventory, guys. We're kind of keep track of all this stuff. Maybe you can add decorative totemic breastplate. Smalls was also carrying a Hellfire short sword. Maddie, I think you're carrying the dagger, but did anybody want to take the short sword?
The robot.
Cart it goes.
Going in the cart? Okay, just make sure you add it to the cart. Maddie, you had your Blood Oath coin. You got that back, right?
Correct.
There was also a soul coin that Smalls was carrying around. Did anybody take that?
I believe Maddie did, actually.
Okay. Let's make sure it's in your inventory, Maddie. Ellie, I believe you ended up taking the robe of useful items, correct?
Yes.
All right. There is the bloody bib that was in with the stuff that you guys took from. Technically, it was leftover Six's gear that he left behind. You had he left a knife behind. Wales, I think you, Argus took the knife, correct?
Yes, I believe it's also already in my inventory. The butcher's cleaver. I
Okay.
believe is what it was called. Yes.
It was actually a magical knife. So
Ellie gave it to Argus.
okay.
Yeah, the battle chef field dresser.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do
And you still
I
have.
have that.
You guys still. Nice. Okay. And there's still the bloody bib. Is that something that's still left over in the?
I
in the cart?
believe that is still sitting in the cart, but needs to be.
Okay. Make sure. Yep. Still needs to be identified and stuff if you guys want to go that route. Yep. So that's in the cart. The coin that was part of Maiko's gear. So Ellie, you took her armor. Did you also take her coin?
No, I have the coin in my inventory already.
Okay. Maddie's got Maiko's coin. And then there's the massive automaton arm that you guys broke off of the automaton you fought down in the forge.
Yeah, I carried that out, but I don't think I gave it to anyone, so that's probably the cart also.
Yeah, that thing is massively heavy, so let's make sure we put it in the cart. I think overall, yeah, just massive automaton arm. You still got to do some inspections on that if you wanted to go that route.
Okay.
All right. But that's everything that I was able to go through and find for everybody's stuff that I was still not 100% sure about. All right. Any other questions or concerns before we kick off back in Dangers?
Really quick, what was that other primer called again? I thought I wrote it down.
The one you're missing?
Yeah.
Witherbloom.
Witherbloom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it.
All right. And with that, we're going to kick back off. You guys are in the in Dangers All Works. This is it's a giant mishmash of a shop. In case you guys need a reminder, the first floor is probably no larger than a big bedroom. It's pretty crammed in here. Everything, like the space between the aisles on either side of this big display thing going on in the middle, not a lot of space. And with all of you in here, the room's pretty filled up, but it's incredibly cluttered. Like there's also multiple levels to this place. You guys have kind of figured out, because every time you guys have come in here, Danger comes up this dwarven-sized dumbwaiter in the back. So he's either going up floors or down floors. Gives you the impression this place is considerably large. It just goes up and down. But it's littered with everything from just bits of armor, maps, and writing instruments, jewelry, sketches, anything that could be considered. A lot of what he has decorative here for himself, it seems to be this is like ridiculously overdone and garish, like half-naked warrior women riding unicorns and tigers in the background of lightning storms kind of shit. That kind of stuff. Wicked cool. But Danger himself, he's this kind of just beardless, greasy-looking little dwarf. A little portly, looks like a shopkeep, doesn't look like he bathes all too often, but he's got long hair, and he's kind of looks like he's one of those guys that thinks long hair is sexy, but he has no idea how to keep care of it. But you guys are in Dangers, and he is standing at the front. I'm not quite sure who the last one to talk to him was, so whoever's up for it, take us away.
Well, Ellie wants to walk up and talk to him and introduce herself.
Okay.
So, they told me your name's Danger.
Yes, I go by Danger.
Cool. It looks like you have a whole bunch of stuff here. I was wondering if you happen to carry like a 7-string, just a wooden lyre harp.
7-string lyre harp. I'll have to check. And he pulls out this like giant. It's almost like a giant Rolodex, but it's massive. And he starts kind of clickety clacketing through these big ass cards, and it seems to be some kind of inventory log of his. He takes a couple of minutes. Let's see here, 7-string lyre harp. Yeah, I got something like that down below. It's nothing too special. Somebody, couple, wandering minstrels and whatnot come through every once in a while, and they're desperate for coin. They like to pawn their goods. This one's been here a while, so yeah, I could part with it.
Cool. I would really be interested in that.
Oh. You a musician?
Yes, I am actually practicing a lot of different instruments, and this is the one I want to learn now.
I can see. I see that. I'm just trying to become like a. Yeah, there's a story I know about a giant gold harp. Sorry, I won't bore you. I'll be back in a minute. I'll go down and find it. Well, wait, before I do that, though, what else is anybody else interested in? Anybody else interested in anything?
I might want something, but I'm totally going to look around your shop first.
Okay. You guys look around, think about it for a minute. I'll be back in just a few. All right. Well, you don't go anywhere. And he kind of points over at Ellie. And he disappears in the dumbwaiter and starts going down. Click, 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 click. But you have the space to yourselves.
So Ellie's going to walk over to Quinn and say, what are you looking for? Anything in particular?
No, I think it'll totally catch my eye as soon as I see it.
Oh, neat.
What about you over there flirting with the shopkeep? What's going on there?
I just want to find a harp. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but yeah, no flirting. Just
Why not
interested
give
in
him
a
a
harp.
discount?
Yeah, maybe he'll give me a discount. I didn't think about that. But hey, Quinn, when we were talking to Ridley, we were talking about the different primers, and I want to talk to you about that later because I think you might have some information, and I might have some information to share with you. But it's just kind of some information he gave me. So,
Oh, for sure,
when we're
babe.
when we're in a quieter setting, and we can just chat.
Yeah, for sure, babes. We'll totally get it done.
Yeah.
A few more seconds pass and a few more minutes pass. Anybody else?
Oh, I'm looking around and
The familiar.
any like firearm-ish objects that, like bows or maybe a
Make me a
crossbow.
Make me an investigation check.
That is a 17.
17? Doesn't really look to be anything here on this floor, but again, this is just the public floor, so who knows what else he's got stashed around here on the different floors. A few more minutes pass, and you hear the familiar click of the dumbwaiter, and he wriggles himself up. He comes back out, and he's carrying this. It's not large by any means. I'd say it's it's a good foot across or so, and 7 strings. It does have one string that's pretty frayed, and it looks like he's kind of desperately trying to tighten it back into position. Sorry, I don't really know much about the way of keeping instruments, but the wood is well maintained, and could use a different string changed out when you get an opportunity here. But yeah, I'm sure you could take care of that. I'll even throw in a little off the top for it. It's just something I can't really take. Anyways, what was I saying?
Thank you. Do you have strings for it, or would I have to?
I do not. It's not something I particularly keep in my inventory. But I'm willing to part with this for about 50 gold. It's a solid piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's. I don't want anything like. I think I remember tell about the. Ooh, did I lose you?
No.
Oh, that was weird. My phone went weird. Um. Anyway, I just want to. I remember my godmother playing, and I wasn't really interested. And then I just thought it would be cool, so I'll try and find one. But I do have the 50 gold, and thank you so much for finding that for
Janet's
me.
gonna come up and hold on. Janet's gonna come up and be like, "Yeah, that's really cool. I think I saw that for like $25, like down the street though. Man, I don't know.
Oh, really? Hey,
Less
well,
dangerous can, you know."
I'm not exactly sure of any nearby instrumental shops, but it is a little on the rough side. Pico, roll me a persuasion.
Cool.
Go. It's your birthday.
23.
Well, far be it from me to not match a price. Okay, I'll take 25. That seems fair.
Dude, you're just so awesome. Like, dangerous. Look at that, dude. He's so kind.
that
Why, thank-
is-
I didn't know he was gonna do that.
Well, thank you, Birdman.
yeah. So Ellie wants to. Can I just reach out? Ellie wants to reach out and hold it and just play a few notes and see how the tuning is.
I mean, if you're gonna take, if you're paying 25 gold, it's yours.
I will do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can add a lyre harp to your inventory.
Nice.
Yeah, reminds me of a. What you said you were going to play something?
I just wanted to see how the notes went because I know one of them is bad. So yeah, I want to play.
Roll me a performance real quick. Let's see what happens.
Right.
I will also start approaching the counter at this point since he's back.
Yep. Why, hello there, my friendly robot friend. How can I help you this fine day?
Hello.
Oh wow, that.
So I'm going to actually use mending on the fraying string.
Oh,
which is just a cantrip.
Nice. Perfect.
Oh.
Mends
So I got-
itself back. Actually, go ahead and roll with advantage because Argus is mending your harp. Let's see if you get higher.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. I hit persuasion. I was like, what is that? 32.
Jesus, again. You strum out, like I said, Argus, you come over and it almost, you're there for just a half a second. It looks like you're just about to miss a note, but Argus reaches out and casts his mending, and it actually seeds the wood back a little bit tighter. A few little fraying edges, a few little crack points in the harp body itself, the neck, I guess you'd say, and that cord, that frayed cord goes back into position, and it actually like tunes itself right back up. And bam, on a 32, you jam out this beautiful little melodic tune. It's almost something like you're trying to play from memory on a 32, like something that your godmother used to play. On a 32, I'd say that you nail it.
Nice.
And everybody's just kind of dumbfounded here for a second, anybody that's listening in, especially Danger, and he just kind of stands there in awe for just a half second after you finish playing. And wow, that was really pretty. I thank you. Wow.
What?
It kind of reminds me of a tune that I heard a long time ago. It was down south ways. Thank
Yeah.
you. It was a good memory.
Oh, well, thank you. I think this is going to do me just fine. And so she hands Danger the 25 gold.
Yes. Oh, well, actually, here. I'll find it for you later, but there's something anyways, how can I help you, sir?
I was actually wondering if you happen to have, or I have an idea of where I can find a 4-armed crossbow. Or
Four-armed
or a
crossbow?
ballista blueprint that I can kind of scale down so that
Oh.
my buddy, and I'm gonna have Itlock come off my back and over my shoulders. Here.
Oh.
He's gonna
Okay.
stay on my body just because I assume a lot of people don't like spiders. To be fair.
Yeah,
Spiders are
Danger obviously has a he reels back a little bit. You want a crossbow for your spider?
Well, not for the spider specifically. So I can design a mount so the spider can fire things. Kind of like a crossbow.
Oh.
Very small
Well,
spider.
I don't really have anything that's be specific to be mounted to I guess you could say a mobile platform like that. He kind of looks you over, and he's actually looking at the mounting hardware that you were given, the platforms. I might have something you're interested in, though. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to go downstairs here in a minute, and I'll bring it up, and we'll talk again. Anybody else?
When he comes back, can I make an investigation of like why he was all stammering and stuff for the South and whatever else? Did I catch any of that? Just pico curiosity at this point. I would probably have no idea.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably like an insight check.
Okay, I'll do that later.
Okay. Anybody else?
I want to see if he still does the identify, just in case something's cursed. So I don't want our team to do it.
Did you want to ask, or you're just asking me like above the table?
Well, you said anybody else. I'm just telling you what I want to do.
Gotcha.
Waits like.
Yeah, he still does that. It's generally about 100 gold per identify, and if he gets the impression that it is a cursed item, he can delve deeper, but it will cost more.
Yeah, never mind. That's wait.
100 gold for the identify.
I'll try and use one of our team members later.
Okay.
Use me.
I did want to see what kind of information I could get about my bug leg, my staff.
You come up to the front and just kind of drop it on the counter, or what?
I'll walk up to him and be like, Danger, do you think you could tell me anything about this?
Whoa.
And then I'll like hold it up for him.
Wow. That looks. May I? And he holds his both hands out.
Yeah, I'll hand it over to him.
Wow, this is disgusting but fascinating. And he kind of like drops down the little oculars and stuff like that on the multi-tier little bifocals and stuff that he has. He just starts going to town on it. Well, what do you think this does?
I'm fairly certain that it summons insects and, in a sense, controls them.
Yeah.
But I was hoping to find out more information as to how something like this is made and how one would have a better control of it.
Oh. Well, I don't really have much in the way of knowledge of how they're made. I'll tell you right now, stuff like this is... Where did you get this, if I may ask?
I took it off someone.
Oh.
Something.
I bet there's a story in there. Well, basically, yes. What you have here is an appendage here that is... sentient, monstrous insects are summoned from this, but they don't exactly... He kind of like bangs it on the table and like shakes it up and down. Obviously, they don't live inside of it.
Mhm.
Be very careful with that. Sometimes things can go both ways, but with this, it's pretty self-contained. I would imagine if it is, you've used it before?
On accident.
Okay, yeah. Usually these things only react to something that is capable of it reacting to. I'm guessing I'm just going to go ahead and put it that way. So be careful.
Mhm.
But the best way to learn is really by doing. Actually, I might have something you're interested in. I'll add it to my write something down.
Okay.
Just might help.
Okay. And then also, by chance, do you happen to have a calligraphy set?
Yeah, absolutely. I can grab you something from downstairs. Just
That would be wonderful.
starter kit, basically.
Yes, thank you.
Super. Yeah, I could do that. Adds to the list. Anybody else?
Yeah, I actually want. I have a question. Oh, Maddie, do you want to go first?
I would love to go second.
Okay. I want to ask Malin really quick. I'll look between her and Maddie, and I'll head over to Malin, and I'll point down at my armor. Did Drew get this here?
Oh gosh. I don't remember. Would I need to roll like a history?
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Okay.
It's the only shop he mentions in the journal.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Besides
sure
the
that it
party
was
guy.
here. Yeah. I'm like a 95% sure, but that 5%. History. Pink. 14.
Yeah. Druid got it here. On a 14, you remember something about it being in the shop a long time.
Okay. Then I want to
I
ask.
relate that to you.
Awesome. I want to ask Danger. I'll say, my brother got this here at your shop, and I'll tap at the armor.
Kind of like squints, drops another one of the oculars. Oh,
I've got a family interest in this era and the druids. Do you have anything similar to this?
Well, I recognize. Yeah, I remember selling that a time back to. Ooh, man, that thing sat in the shop a long time. I was glad to be rid of it. Something. Oh, well, I do have. He kind of like looks around as if he's like wondering who's all listening. I do have a piece in the back that's also been here a long time. I'd be willing to negotiate.
She's gonna smile pretty genuinely and like brightly at him. Thank you so much. I'd love to see it.
Just give me a few, and I'll add it to the list. I'll bring it back up. You, sir, with the magnificent horns. How can I help you?
Oh, Danger, you sly guy. I was trying to flirty, but that wasn't really good. All right, so do we have access to maybe some of the other floors at all, Danger?
What are you looking for there? I don't really generally let people go wandering through my shop.
Oh no, I definitely understand that, and it's a great shop. I would 100% agree with you. I've actually been trying to mess around with a couple of materials and items I have, and I just haven't really been getting anywhere. So I thought that maybe a nice shop for like leather working or something like that might be able to help me get to where I want to be.
Yeah, I'm a full service tinkerer here, so anything you're looking to have, done up, I can manage it.
Are you good with leather?
I'm good with it all, my friend. This is dangerous. All works for a reason. Oh yeah.
I I toss on the nature's mantle and the displacer beast hide that I've been trying to put
Whoa.
around.
Oof! He kind of like flaps it out like a sheet. The hide. Oof! That was a mangy beast, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was that day.
Wow. Yeah, I've done one of these before. Well, I've done a few of these before. Yeah, I could. Got the base materials here. I could put some time to this. Probably take me a few days, week at most.
And Matt like looks at his coin purse, and how much would that cost?
An item of this quality is going to take me the time, the materials, the essence that I have to put into it. I'd settle for 1,000 solid, 1,000 gold.
Matt, like,
Pico's
looks all-
about to interject.
Matt,
I
looks-
saw that shot.
Matt
Yeah.
looks over Pico.
I guarantee it's creation, sir. I guarantee that if anything goes wrong, I will compensate you for the lost materials. But I'm very, very confident in my ability to go ahead and knock this one out, and I can ship it to you anywhere in the world free of charge. I'll make sure it gets to you.
I just don't even have that amount. I might have to try and come back another time, and I understand you have to make a profit and everything too, so I get it.
Understandable. Before you leave, I
Aren't you
might be
guys
able to.
family?
What?
Aren't you guys family? Maddie, aren't you guys related somehow? Like, you guys are so, together. But you didn't get like a family discount? It's been, I don't know. Didn't you mention this before, Maddie?
Matt looks genuinely confused as well.
So it's Danger. They just it looks at you,
Family.
looks back at Pico.
Because we're
Malin
both,
standing off to the side, also confused.
we're both really good looking. I see what you mean, Pico.
Yeah,
No,
family.
I don't think we are. Are we? And Matt kind of does a little, a snaggletooth grin over at Danger.
Hey, brother from another mother. You never know. Not in the habit of doing family discounts to somebody that I just met. So
Just met. We go way back.
well, who'd you guys say you were with again?
Xena. She talks about you all the time.
Well, I remember the Enchante Fairy. Yeah, I do. Did you? What's your group name again, though? Y'all look like you worked.
Hard. I like screams it.
Like his countenance immediately shifts. Like, oh, you're those guys.
Oh crap.
Can Quinn roll insight on his comment there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. There you go. Oh, mine doesn't do the dice anymore. Okay, it was a 10. Never.
10?
Yeah, 10.
You get the impression that it's
Yeah, I
not
got a
something.
23.
Okay. You get the so Pico on your insight from earlier. So I'll level on the current situation. It doesn't seem that he's upset that you are the Eternal Vanguard. It seems like he's heard it's not that he's upset that it's you guys. It's more along the lines he's upset about something else that also involves you. So if you want to, it's definitely going to have to ask if you guys are curious. And Pico on that insight from earlier. It really seemed like he was taken back like a memory, like he had heard something like that song before, and it was probably something that was very heartfelt or very meaningful for him years back. So the fact that he heard that song, it also being a song that Ellie was playing that she had heard her godmother play specifically, gives you the impression that maybe Danger knows Ellie's godmother. On a 22. Yeah, so Eternal Vanguard. I was told about y'all several times.
Oh, what'd you hear?
Good things, I guess. My brother spoke to me about you guys.
Maddie just remembers who his brother was because he completely forgot that. Oh, that's right.
Mm.
Matty starts like picking up his Displacer Beast and the mantle and everything like that, like puts it away. That's okay. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, my brother told me he got a new group to work with him. So small world. But I won't hold my feelings about my brother against you all. You all seem like nice people. So, in the name of business, as I agreed with Angus, I will offer you 10% on everything that you purchase.
Wow. Oh, I heard about your generosity, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Can Malin try to send him a message like with her telepathy?
You just want to tell it to me, or you just want to message? You want to message it to me? What do you want to do?
Oh, I was just gonna ask him just kind of a quick, if you ever want to talk about anything, I know we work for your brothers, but I don't mind listening.
He's kind of like looking around. And then he finally like realizes it's you talking to him because he matches your voice from earlier. Oh.
I know actually quite a lot about what's happened with your brothers.
You do?
I do. I was shown.
Well, thank you. Yeah, maybe some other time. Yeah. Does anybody else want anything? I'm gonna go bring those pieces up, and I'll be back. I'll be right back. And he kind of like quickly stammers off to the dumbwaiter and goes down.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna very awkwardly give a thumbs up to the rest of the group.
Then he kind of like wheels himself back up. All right, I gotta go up. He goes up instead.
Loser.
So Ellie just walks over to Argus to say thank you for mending the lyre because it didn't work as well until you fixed it. Thank you for doing that for me.
Of course, it was a simple fix.
Yeah, isn't it? And Ellie just kind of strums it. It's just the music is so beautiful.
Pico's gonna squawk up to Ellie. Yo, I got a weird insight. I think you and that guy. You know the guy.
Danger?
Yeah. I don't know, like fairy godmother vibe. I have no idea, but that's the vibes I got.
Oh, well, hey, first of all, thanks for helping me get that discount. And second, do you think I should ask him?
Yeah. Yeah, to both.
Okay, cool.
Cool, bye.
Thanks.
Matty also walks over to Argus. Can you believe this guy? 1,000 gold for crafting and 100 to identify. He's trying to just take me for all I'm worth.
Yeah, but as a craftsman, if I destroy your materials, I have to go buy them, and that's not a cheap pelt.
No, you're absolutely right. No, F this guy, right?
Correct. We can try later. I just need blueprints and tools.
You're gonna try to F this guy later? Sorry.
No,
God damn it.
not this
Damn
one. Just side eyes the
Pico asked as he was walking away from Ellie, he got just the end of that part and nothing else.
Queen's gonna raise her eyebrow at it, just and continue browsing.
All right. Danger wheels himself back down. The dumbwaiter is loaded up with a whole bunch of stuff, and he brings it over and starts putting stuff up on the counter. There's this really interesting hide armor that has like these giant bear paws kind of draping over the like pauldrons. Like there's two draping over the chest and there's two draping over the shoulders. So it looks like this is made out of some manner of bear, it looks like. But either way. And he drops down like there's a lantern and there's a notebook. He puts a couple of scrolls up on top, and he looks like he kind of unfolds this like a portrait, and he pulls it out of a tube, and he like opens it up real quick, checks, looks like he's making sure it's the right one. Yep. Ellie, I got something for you. Here, I want just this is something I've had down below for a long time. It's an art piece that I haven't really had a chance to sell. It's not really worth anything. So I just wanted to, give you a gift. This, and he hands you this. He unfurls this like small portrait, and it looks like a watercolor type artwork, and it's of a tall, statuesque. It appears to be maybe an elven man. It's hard to tell, but they are holding a giant golden harp. Is the first thing that you notice. They're also like they have these boots on that have like little wings on them, and like I said, he has this magnificent golden harp. And then the next thing that draws your attention is they're carrying this massive spear, and it's a spear that you immediately recognize.
That I know that spear. This is beautiful. Thank you for the watercolor, but my godmother has part of that spear.
Wow. What I wouldn't give to see that again.
Again.
Oh.
So do you know Elder Ingrid? She's my godmother.
Really? Old Ingy's your wow. I met her years ago on a trading thing with my brothers.
Oh, yeah, she's the one that I got my inspiration from for that song. Maybe that's...
Yep. That's probably why I recognized it. We were... I wouldn't exactly venture to say that we were friends. My brothers did most of the talking back then. I was pretty young. But yeah, I spent some time. I kind of pegged you for a wildling. For the hair and everything,
Yeah. So,
This is Lou's Regalia, by the way. This is an art piece that was somebody commissioned it a long time ago for I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's been in the shop for since it was before it was all mine. Long time. So you can have that.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you remember the spear when it was intact then, right?
No.
Oh. Because I know she has the staff, but it doesn't have the tip on it.
Yeah. No, but I know anything about that.
Okay. But that's a beautiful picture, and what an amazing looking harp. Looks like it could sing.
Who knows? He's kind of visibly shaken a little bit, and he kind of quickly shifts over to the next person.
Thank you.
Okay, back to it. Hey, just for you. He points over at you, Malin. So, like I said, careful with the staff of insects, all right? Seems to be, like I said, the fact that you can use it is a good sign. Just be mindful. With anything that is having to do with planar summoning, it requires a great deal of concentration. And to lose that concentration, if you invite something in, it doesn't just go away sometimes. So just be mindful of that. I don't know. Not a wizard. Wouldn't know really the great deal about it. Just the safety aspects. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But here, I want to give you this. Well, not give you, offer you this. Can't give away all my inventory. And he puts up this lantern, and he puts a notebook down next to it. There was this guy in here years ago. He was something. Big voice, big hair, naked. Anyways,
Norm.
he was Greg or something. What?
Norm.
Yeah, you know him. Again, small world. He was hunting monsters, and he had come across a guy that he was working with. I guess the guy, I don't know, but he pawned his stuff. Said he had no need of no lantern and notebook, and no reading and writing. R&R, I think he called it, to hunt down monsters. But anyways, this specifically, this lantern is kind of attuned to. It kind of glows when certain creatures are nearby. It glows normal, like it works like any normal lantern, but when you're close to a specific thing that this is attuned to, it will grow a different color. I think it's bright blue or something. I don't know. I've never used it myself. But this one is specifically akin to monstrous insects. They were hunting some stuff down. And this is the guy's notebook. He had a bunch of information here. They were going after something. Hang on. He like opens up the notebook and kind of fiddles around for a second. They were going after something called the pollinator.
Interesting.
So whatever they did, they didn't finish it. So maybe this is something up your alley, judging by your interest in, you know, well, you know, it. Yeah. Thanks.
How much would it be?
Well, for everything, I'd be willing to part with it for, say, 500 gold. The lantern and the notebook, all yours.
Melon's
At this
gonna
time, Quinn's
open
gonna
up.
walk up.
Wait, Melon's gonna
and be
open up her purse and then look up at Maddie and then see Quinn coming towards her and just go.
So Quinn's doing the whole sachet, I guess you would say. As she walks up, she's like, "Oh, a book! I love the books."
I mean, yeah, it's a good notebook. It's got a few pages still, unwritten in it. Maybe you could. Sorry, what did you need again?
Oh, I was looking for like any sort of glowing jewelry, maybe gems, or the type of thing that I should be looking for.
Shiny things, huh? Yeah, I got lots. Would you tell me what you're looking for?
Is this price including that 10% off that you mentioned?
Oh, well, no. After everything checks out, it'd be about 450.
Okay.
Well, look, guys, I'm also open to trade. If you got things that maybe you no longer want or things you want to get rid of, I'm open to the conversation. Here, let me get through everybody else here, and then we can start deciding what you guys want to walk out of here with, right? Super.
Beautiful.
All right, here. You, my robot friend, here. I wanted to offer you this. This is, and he puts up a javelin, and it has this big, broad-ass head on the top, at the end of it. And he rolls out this like blueprint plan, and he rolls it out. A lady came in here. She was, let's just say, a little fed up with her work, and she pawned these off on me years ago. Not exactly something I was ever keen on making, and not exactly something that I was ever keen on selling to some of the locals around here. Let's put it that way. She called it the Thunder Spear Launcher. Real nice lady. Eye patch. I forget her name. I think it was Hanji. Yeah, something like that. But anyways, she was fed up. She turned all this stuff in. This javelin here is the baseline for these prints. Together, they're supposed to be able to, well, self-propel themselves and explode on contact. Apparently she was a famous giant hunter. I don't know. Not my forte. But, yeah, might be something you're interested in. It's basically a wrist-mounted javelin ballista launcher. It would go perfectly with your frame, your war frame right there. I mean, I think you could basically fabricate this to fit just about any of you, but it's going to be the best suited for somebody with your gyroscopic stability. Let's put it that way.
Understood. How much are you wanting for it?
Well, I'd be willing to part with everything here together, including the javelin. As you can see, it's finely made, and you automatically pick up that this is some kind of magical weapon too. The plans and the javelin for 1,000 gold, flat. So, with your 10%, of course, 900.
Janet waddles over. I have Zephyr armor and just throws it. Can anything help with this thing?
Are you looking to sell this? Are you looking to trade towards everything?
My friends.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. We'll I'll take a look here in a minute. We can kind of come to an agreement, I'm sure. This will help, absolutely. This is a nice piece. You sure you want to get rid of this?
I got this one, and I'll show off my chicken breast.
You talking about the totemic breastplate?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep in mind the breastplate is not armor. It's just it's like a decorative piece.
All I have
Okay.
is my chicken breast.
But as I say, you are a barbarian, so you do have you can have an armor class without wearing armor. So
Yeah, they have an armor defense. It works.
okay, an armor defense. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. Chicken breast.
Okay, so Pico's going to offer up his armor towards the trade.
Yeah.
And he comes
Daddy.
over. He comes over. Well, he's going to finish up real quick going down the line. You, my friend, the spiky armor, are you looking to sell that back to me? Talking to Dion.
No, it's a family heirloom. I'd like to keep it.
Okay. Well, if you're looking to kind of go for a new look, I could offer you this. And he holds up this. He holds up the leather armor that he brought up. It's a hide armor. It looks like it is made out of owlbear specifically.
Okay.
This is wild skin armor. You said you wanted something that was specific to, you're interested in druids. This was something that I came into possession of some time ago as well. Basically,
Go
ahead.
Do I recognize it?
Roll me a history check.
I'm not good at those.
Well, that's too bad.
I'll give her bardic inspiration. You can do this.
Okay, that means I roll at advantage, right? History.
No, it gives you a D.
1d6.
Yeah, you can add a
No,
1d6.
Okay. Oh, good.
Sorry.
So,
Oh.
ow.
Where did my d6 go? All right, that's 10, and then I have a thingy where I can roll a d6.
Okay. Yeah, your memories of a past life or something like that.
Mm-hmm. 14.
14?
I'll use Flash of Genius and make that 17.
Make it how much?
17 because it gives it a +3.
17? Okay, nice.
You use,
17.
do you spell on me?
It's not a spell. It's just a thing I have for being an artificer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I thought you were mad at me.
Just because I hate you doesn't mean I want you to fail. I want to be the one that ends your life. I'm gonna send that to you in message, by the way.
Wait, can you
I do have message.
text that to me?
Heard.
So I have it in the books. My brain's a little.
That's fair.
So as Dion and Argus have this weird exchange of like looking at each other in the eye. So basically, you don't recognize this particular armor directly, but you recognize what it is. Back in your day, like I said, members of the cult, people that you ran around with, druids were far more common, it seems like, back when you were, in your prime than nowadays. And this is something that most, not really initiates, but it's something that was given to experienced shifters, people that were keen to spend a great deal of time in their wild shape form. You would know even without identifying it on the 17 and just from your history. This armor allows you to transfer your dexterity modifier to your wild shaped armor class. So it's 14 plus whatever your dex modifier is. Regardless of whatever the dex modifier, or regardless of whatever the armor class might be, like for a wolf, for a bear, you will always be shifting with a higher armor class.
Cool. Can I wear that over everything that I have, or?
You can't wear it over the spiked armor. You'd have to swap it out.
Okay.
This is actual hide armor.
Okay.
So it's probably not as protective quite as your spiked armor, but it adds different variabilities to it.
Mhm.
If you're looking to step away from the spiked.
For now.
So if you're interested, I've got some other stuff down below. I actually have some real alba or leather armor. I've got some stuff that's made out of a serpent scale armor. I've got some. I've got this.
Is that pretty?
It's pretty. It's more designed for someone with. I guess you could say he kind of like looks at your build, like looks you up and down a little bit. Someone a little bit more on the lithe side, I guess you could say.
Oh.
I've got some Carveloth scale armor. It's pretty good stuff when it comes to keeping the heat out. I've also got some flump-fouled fur. It's this really... I would be very happy if you took that off my hands, but I understand if you're not interested in it. It's a little on the sticky and stinky side, and it's venomous to the... It's kind of poisonous to touch it. It's rough stuff, so if you're interested in it, I can bring it up, but...
Is it cute?
Yeah. What does it look like?
It's bright blue. It's this bright blue fur hide armor that I've had for a while, and it's got this like mucus to it. Yeah, it's a little hard to sell.
It doesn't sound like my style.
Understandable. But I have some, like I said, I've got... You tell me what you're looking for. I got a variety of mix here.
How much is this? I'm gonna point at the bear skin.
The wild skin armor, I'd be willing to part for 1,000 gold. Well, 900 after your discount.
Okay, I got some basic stuff to trade. I don't know if you need like materials for your tinkering.
Yeah, I'm kind of open to just about everything. I can disassemble it and use it for parts, smelt it down, use the wood. We'll make a deal.
All right,
Are you
I've
interested?
got.
Did you want to
Do
see
you want me
anything
to-
else that I got, or
What was the other leather armor?
it's got serpent scale armor. Basically, this allows you to add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. It's a medium armor, but it's specific. Like if you have like 20 in dexterity, you could add +5 to your armor class wearing this. I don't think you have the highest dex, right?
I do not have very high dex.
Yeah, so you wouldn't benefit as much from an armor like that.
Yeah.
There's owlbear leather armor. Gives you assistance with like strength throws and strength saving. It adds strength of the owlbear basically to you. There's the flump-fouled fur armor, which is literally it's a fur armor that seems to have protective properties from this mucus, and also anything that bites you or tries to swallow you is going to have a difficult day or have a bad day. And then there's a Carveloth scale armor, which is kind of like a large fire serpent dwelling type thing, and it adds protective against heat. It's got like a hardening effect, things like that.
Um.
Some of them are more costly than others, though.
Yeah.
Is anybody else interested in a piece of armor? I mean, I got a lot here.
I actually can't wear armor. I appreciate that though.
I understand you don't want to cover up the goods. So, yeah, I got everything down below. It's like, plate, half plate, breastplate, scale mail, chain mail, you name it.
Can I like put on the owlbear armor and turn to
the
Yeah.
wild skin?
yeah?
You stuck it's one of those things like you want to try it on before you buy it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get a persuasion check going here. Doesn't exactly have dressing rooms. I know you're not shy about it, but give me a
That's fine.
persuasion check for it to let you try the armor on.
Well, can I at least like hold it up to myself? I gotta
Okay,
see
yes,
if it's cute. I got girls to ask.
Yes, you can hold it up to yourself.
I'll turn to Quinn and Ellie and Malin. Ladies, what do you think? Does it suit me?
This is the owlbear one. Just checking before I respond.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's got
Oh,
two large. It's got two large paws of the hide coming over the shoulders, and then it has two going down like pauldrons. It's like a kind of a yellowish tunic, and it has this large belt at the center.
Looks
Are
like
you,
it
like-
would keep you warm.
Are you like actively wearing it, or are you just holding it up against you?
I'm just holding it up.
Okay. I'm gonna do kind of like a little held tilt. And then like move over to one side and then move over to the other side. And then go back. Yeah, looks good.
I mean, I can strip down and try it if Danger doesn't mind.
Yeah. Kind of like chokes on his own spit for a second.
I mean, I have a robe that I can hold up that can be a makeshift dressing room if you'd like.
I think my shirt's already off.
Ellie gets out the robe and just throws it up in front of her. There you go.
Covers up about half of Dion, honestly, because Dion's like 7 feet tall. So,
Mm-hmm.
no, it's fetching though. Like I said, it suits you. You get the impression your scale mail is going to protect you a little bit more, but this feels more natural, if I could put a word to it.
Yeah.
It does look very nice on you.
Thank you.
Great.
So Ellie walks over and feels one of the paws on the shoulder. It's like, ooh, this feels really nice. But your choice.
I think I'll take it.
Okay. Let's anybody else interested in anything else?
Danger, you mentioned something about light chainmail. Do you
Mhm.
have something that would be my size? Just like a light undershirt of chainmail?
Yeah, I could sell you a basic suit of chainmail.
Is it fine chainmail or is it just, I don't know. I guess I'd want to see it because I have something specific in mind, but I haven't thought about it since you mentioned it.
Well, what are you specifically looking for?
Just like a silver piece that looks almost like an undershirt that just, does that make sense?
I don't really have any silver chainmail. No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Nope. Never mind. Thank you, though.
Are you specifically looking for the elven chainmail there, Ellie?
Yes.
No, he does not have that in his inventory.
Okay.
Anyone
And
else?
I'd have to perform quite a bit to get the money.
Mm-hmm. No comment.
I feel judged.
Anybody else?
Ask for judgment.
True. I do have an above the table question. How long have we been in here?
Well, it took you approximately, I think, a couple hours to get over to his place. But are you talking about for your shift ability or your?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys haven't been in the shop an hour yet, though.
Okay.
So maybe half hour, 45 minutes at this point.
Okay.
Each time he's gone back up and down. Okay, so what all are we interested in? We got the so basically above the table you have the lantern and the notebook, which he's willing to sell for $450, using all of your discounts. Argus, he has the javelin and the blueprints for the Thunder Spear launcher for $900. Dion, Jax, we're willing to sell you the wild skin for also another $900. Pico, you didn't ask for anything. Was there anything you were interested in? You're just looking
And my friends get discounts, so I am still throwing up the Zephyr armor just in case it's going to help my friends.
Okay, you're willing to sell your Zephyr armor. Maddie, are you interested in the crafting, or are you going to stick with Argus and try out later?
I am going to do that, but towards like the group. I'm gonna look at danger, and I'm gonna like put on Maiko's coin on the counter. I know we're trying to also possibly do some trade here, and I know this is extremely valuable. So I don't know.
You put up Maiko's coin?
Yeah.
Okay. That. Okay, so what we're looking at here for everything, if you guys are looking to walk away with everything here, it's 1,800 plus the 450. Bring up my calculator here.
2250.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else out of this list, but I think that's everything. Yep. So you're looking at 2250, just like Argus said. All right. You put Maiko's coin up there. Did you ever identify Maiko's coin?
No, I was hoping to trick him and have him identify it for me, and then I just put it back in my pocket.
Okay. So did you put it up on the counter?
I was hoping he was going to identify it for me in front of me, but
he takes a look at it, but he kind of like looks up to you. It's like, are you looking to sell this?
I am.
Okay. How much do you want for it?
I don't know. We've had it for a long time, and I know that you've been doing us favors and discounts. How much would you get for it?
I'll take it off you for. I'll give you 300 gold for it.
Ugh. Maddie looks over at Malin because I know that she wants to get some of the stuff up there. What do you think?
Well, that and your friend's armor here. I'll take 300 for the coin. Your friend's got a nice suit of armor here. I'll give you 600 for the armor. Brings your grand total today out the door 1350.
I like round numbers. Can we go up to 1,400?
You want to sell for? I'll sell it to you all for 1,400 if you want to go up.
Or more?
Down.
I like round
Down.
numbers.
To go down.
Down.
Oh,
I'm gonna use message in
I
Panic
like
Panic.
round
You're supposed
Yeah.
to say 1,300. You're supposed to go down.
Round numbers
Oh,
are
13. Yeah, 1,300.
Is there you guys got anything else you want to sell or trade?
Yeah, I messaged you what I had.
You did?
Yeah.
In Discord or
On Discord.
hang on a second. That didn't even chime for me. It's weird. Oh, there it goes. All right. Leather armor, a long sword, a short bow. Okay. What else? Everybody be thinking?
Some bolts.
Crossbow and some bolts?
Sure, they'll
Okay.
be useful. Yeah.
Put it
Yeah, I
up on
guess the
thing.
only other. I'm not too sure how to value like the Hellfire weapons at all. Maybe because we have the dagger, we have a sword, and a whip. Is that the last one?
Sounds right.
Actually, Marshall, I believe I might have the short sword that we relabeled as a cleaver.
Okay, so you read it as the Hellfire
'Cause
Cleaver,
I have
right?
one that says Hellfire Cleaver, and it's using the short sword stat block. So
Got you. Okay,
might be
so
where
that's
that
not-
short
is
sword
it-
is.
okay. So Argus has the short sword, and I think he has that tuned to himself. For the leather armor, the long sword, short sword, the crossbow, and the bolts, he'll give you 50 gold.
Okay.
So we're down to 1,300.
I'll go put the Hellfire dagger up there. I just want to see if it's actually worth a lot or not, because I don't know anything about the Hellfire infernal weapons.
Decent piece. I've seen a few of these. A few folks came through. Bounty hunters like to carry these. I'll give you 250 for it.
I will go ahead and nod and accept it then, because that should take care of Malin's stuff. So I'll leave it up there.
Okay.
I'll actually go ahead and put my Hellfire Cleaver up there too. Since I have the Monster
Oh.
Tamer's sword, that'll probably do better.
It'll offer you 250 for both, for each one. So 500 if you wanted to sell both.
Ellie taps Maddie on the shoulder and said, "Can you come here for just a second? I gotta ask you a question."
He kind of looks around and walks over a few steps to Ellie.
And so she kind of leans into him and says, "Do you want me to identify that coin really quick?"
I didn't know you could identify at all.
I can.
Yeah, because
Do you
I
want me to?
honestly I have no idea what it does, and he might be trying to rip us off.
So, how about I take the coin outside and identify and see what it brings up? Do you want that?
Yeah. I kind of make a. I'm like holding the Hellfire dagger and stuff. I'm like, I'd rather sell this instead of the coin. And I pull back the coin when I put the Hellfire dagger up there.
Oh,
And I'll give
guys, we totally have items in the cart. Like that big ass arm that none of us can use. Like, are we just gonna carry that one around, or do you think there's an interest? It's mechanical.
I don't know. Can it replace this arm? No. Bump it.
It was a good
No.
attempt.
Thanks, baby. I like walks away.
You guys have the. Like I would say you guys traveled with the cart and everything, so it's outside.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
Can Ellie take the coin and walk outside and sit on the cart? Because she already paid for her harp and just do a quick identify spell?
It connects you to one of the local sages here in Opus Day. They tell you that it's not a cursed item. This is a silver trickster coin. Basically, the coin is embossed with a little trickster dragon on one side for the heads and a sailing ship on the other for the tails. Basically, whenever you flip this coin, you can control whether it lands on heads, tails, or on its side.
Oh,
So it's
All
how
right.
she beat. So it's how she beat you guys in certain games of chance. It also makes sense in the armor why she was able to beat Maddie in the river game, the dashing across the river game. Yeah, she had a lot of trickster based stuff.
yeah, that armor's full of trickster stuff. So, okay, so I can bring it in and relay that to Maddie?
Oh, thank you, Ellie. Really appreciate that.
Mark off the spell.
I will.
Are you guys wanting to offer up stuff in the card, or what are you trying to do?
Kind of throw it to the group. I want to above the table. I want to offer the giant arm, because I don't think we're gonna use it.
I don't think we're gonna use it. That's fine.
Above
with
the
me.
table.
Yeah, I'm
same
also
with
okay
a lot
with
of
that.
mechanical stuff when I don't have a forge or something hot enough to melt that stuff ourselves yet. So we can always get stuff later.
So
We'll be strong enough.
So you guys want to offer the arm?
yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
totally.
You guys lug in this giant ass automaton hammer arm. Like I said, it's tough to get around, especially in the thing. But honestly, I'm going to say that he actually goes out to the cart and takes a look at the arm himself. How about that?
Yeah,
That-
that was exactly what I would have suggested because I don't think anyone wants to haul
Takes-
it back to the cart if he doesn't want it.
He takes a couple of minutes and he hops up in the cart. Is anybody in the cart with him while he's looking at this thing?
Yeah, I'll be in the cart.
And I'm ready to
Quinn-
rage if he needs someone to lift it.
Where did you guys get this thing?
It was on a job. Something attacked us, and we ended up losing someone because of it.
Sorry.
That's part of the job.
Yeah. Well, okay. You guys wanted the wild skin armor. You wanted the thunder spear, the javelin, and the thunder spear launcher plans. You want the lantern and the notebook.
Mhm.
Okay. And your friend wanted coat or a cloak crafted, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you all that for this.
My gosh, that'd be totally awesome.
Straight trade.
Wait, does it do something special?
I said straight trade. And you're not in there, Quinn. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Deal?
I'm gonna hold out my hand. Deal.
You got it. Well, this thing is obviously real heavy. If you guys could help me get that into the shop, and yeah, I'll take it from there.
Okay. I'm gonna stick my head out and go, Janet, we could use your assistance, please.
And I'm gonna burst into a rage.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay. He's willing to
Thank you.
straight. He gives you everything back that you guys were trying to barter. Okay, the Hellfire weapons, the coin, Pico. You can have your armor back. He's willing to do a straight trade for this arm for everything that you guys wanted. Plus, Maddie, you could get your cloak crafted. He'll take a couple of days though.
Maddie will give Malin a kiss because he thinks that she did something to make it all happen.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Okay. So, Maddie, your cloak will take anywhere from 3 to 7 days. It's guaranteed creation. He can ship it anywhere to you. He actually hands you a danger sending stone, the same one that Ellie's been carrying that she got from Xena. I'll let you know when it's ready, and you let me know where you want it to ship it off to.
Maddie will go ahead and bow his head. Thank you.
Malin, you can go ahead and add a lantern of tracking, specifically the one for monstrosities to your inventory. There's a lot of different ones. And you can also add an item called the Detective's Notebook.
Okay.
Argus,
Yes.
you can add a giant Slayer's Javelin to your inventory, and then create a custom thing for blueprints for a Thunder Spear launcher. And you notice that this requires a great deal of gunpowder.
I like gunpowder. Giant slayers.
And then, Dion, you can add the Wild Skin armor to your inventory.
While everything's happening, Pico and the Rage is like, oh man, what a great thing to do! It won't bite us in the ass at all. This is sick.
I think we all know what happened. He's going to kind of look over at Malin. Like she, again, was able to make it all happen.
Javelin.
Javelin
Javelin, right? Okay, that's what I thought. I just
is specifically the Javelin. Yep. But the plans are called a Thunder Spear launcher.
and that'll be custom.
Yes, that's a custom item. But yeah, Maddie, you'll have your cloak in 3 to 7 days. And everybody else, is there any questions? Maddie, he does give you a receipt, though, for your Displacer Beast cloak. So it's a guaranteed bill of sale. Basically, he has to guarantee you the item or recompense you with the appropriate amount of whatever it's worth.
Gracias.
Okay.
I do want to tell him, like before we're heading out, that if he ever wants to get in contact with me to talk about anything, he's more than welcome to.
Based on what you said earlier, he does give you a danger sending stone.
I will add that to my inventory too.
All right.
Oh,
Straight trade.
yes.
Anybody else?
I have
All
something
right.
I'd actually like him to keep an eye out for. Clockwork.
Okay. What?
Clockwork blueprints. for the toolbox. that
Clockwork
you make.
blueprints?
Yes.
Okay. Like specifically just stuff for the clockwork blue? What do you mean?
So the way the clockwork toolbox works is it can repair the little centipedes in it, but I can make more of them to put into the toolbox, and they'll heal while in the toolbox.
Yep.
So
So
since
you're
I
just looking
don't
for
have,
things that they could create, or
things
you're
that-
looking
so I
for
can make more
plans
of
on how to
them because I
make
only have
more of them.
Yes.
Got you. So you're looking how to make the clockwork mandapillars. Okay.
Yes. Or any other random clockwork that might fit in the toolbox.
You know what? Part of the deal, I would say that this is something that he has on hand. He has a lot of clockwork stuff as part of his inventory. I'll give you blueprints for a clockwork mandapillar. You can make that
Yeah.
for your artifice, for one of your artificer items. He'll throw that in he'll throw that in as part of the deal. All right. Anyone else?
Oh, Ellie. And Maddie walks over to Ellie.
Hey.
Heads or tails? And he flips the coin.
Tails.
So Maddie makes it land on tails and then says, "Thank you again for the help." And he hands her the coin to keep.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Maddie.
No, I really appreciate you. And he's going to walk back over to Malin.
Ellie clenches it really tight and puts it in her pocket. Thank you. Oh, fun.
All right. Yeah. You guys say your goodbyes and he kind of quickly ushers you guys out of the shop. And he's like, thank you. Appreciate it. You guys call again, please. Anything that you ever need, please consider Danger's All Works. If I don't got it, I can get it. Y'all come back now. And he quickly closes the door and flips the sign to closed. Above the table, above the table, he is very, very excited about what you guys just sold him. And we're going to leave it at that.
Like I said,
Above the table, I understand.
Our
As
ass
someone who
is
makes things. Rare hard materials. Premium.
Guess we'll never know.
So what would that coin be at? What would it be called in the inventory?
So it's called a silver coin of Duvra, but it's not specifically called that in the game. Just you can add that. DUVRA.
DUVRA.
Yeah. It's an item specific to another kind of game, but it's just silver trickster coin in this world. So you can use that as the placeholder.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I found it.
Okay. Everybody got all your items?
Above the table, Marshall, would I be able to do this later? Just because I have not had time to look at anything. If not, no worries.
Do what?
Just be able to purchase some things.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
So I was looking for maybe diamonds or something like that. Yeah, we can
Okay.
sort it later.
I was like, we could say that you purchased a lot of Danger's All Works is specific. He does carry just about anything imaginable within reason. So what are you looking for?
So I was looking for something to attune to. One thing I was looking at was pipe, and I cannot remember what it is, but it lets me cast Misty Step. Gathers bubble pipe.
Okay. Bubble pipe?
Bubble pipe.
I don't have that in the items.
Okay. Oh, it's lost
So, yeah.
Library of Question. Okay. No worries. That's the only thing I was really looking for.
Okay. Yeah, that's next time we get when we finish up this episode or something like that, if you're looking for something specific like that, yeah, talk it out with me. That way, because I have to make sure we have the item available. And if not, then maybe I can homebrew something. But yeah, we got to talk stuff like that out.
Yeah, no worries. Work has just had me bogged down because
Oh yeah, I got you.
elections.
And Danger doesn't have. He didn't keep any diamonds though. Again, the diamond, the kind of like the precious gem regulation in this country, in this world, is very strict. So you guys got real lucky when you came across the wholesalers at the camp the one time, and you were able to get like what I think 2 or 3 diamonds out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Danger specifically does not sell diamonds.
Okay, good to know.
All right. With that, let's go ahead and take our break. We're at the halfway point. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, use the bathroom, whatever it is, and be thinking about where you guys want to head next. Okay, because you are in the heart of Opus Day. If there's any shopping you need to do, anything else you want to do, and what direction do you want to go from here? Let's come back in about 10 minutes. It's 7:36 my time, so let's come back at 7:45, 7:46, somewhere around there.
Perfecto.
All right. See everybody in 10.
Spoiler alert, I'm going to the Salt Bay. Who's coming with me?
I have to make sure.
hope you get killed.
Yeah.
Why are you going to the Salt Bay?
Because Morb might be there. Why else would I not? Why else?
That's
So we can get murdered.
It's either that or we're going to the tower, the old one where Manny turned into a goat because he has a lot of fond memories there.
We can do that. I don't want to do
I do
Salt
need to
Bay.
go to the tower.
Let's go to the tower.
You sure you don't want to go to Salt Bay?
I am positive I don't want to go to the Salt Bay.
I bet Janet would love the Salt Bay.
I'm sure Janet will have a lovely time next time when we are all together.
Allie, what do you think?
I think we should go to the tower.
Fine, we're going to the
Yay!
The Salt Bay. No, I muted myself so hardcore that I can't.
No.
Pico wants to do Salt Bay. Oh. I don't know if Pico would want to do Salt Bay though. In all fairness.
You know what? Ellie, flip a coin. Heads, we're going to the Salt Bay.
Oh, you want to flip a coin?
You can have Ellie flip the coin with the coin.
That went so well last time.
I hate you, Jax. And yeah.
I love you.
You have to bring this.
Well, yeah, but now I know for sure that Argus has it out for me.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, to be fair, the robot doesn't know why you need to apologize. And the only time he's ever talked to that poor soul, she was a very traumatized being. So it's not.
Listen, we were both in the same war.
But yes.
Mm-hmm. It is though.
It is, but yesn't.
I'm excited because elections ends this week, and I have been working long hours over the weekend, and it's been. I am so glad this is about to be done.
I bet.
So.
Whoa.
And then I can spend my time on D&D.
Yay!
Oh, Micah, about the photos and stuff, I should have them done by next weekend, which is in the contract. It was planned for next weekend because I needed the week to get through elections.
Yeah.
So
if you need a couple more weeks, I get it.
No, it should be done by next weekend because I can start actually working on them and not have my phone go off at 10 p.m. because of an emergency.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't have a lot of after-hours emergencies in my job.
I normally don't, but if they're calling me, then it's like last strings.
Like, bro, we fucked up and we can't let mom know because no one else is answering the phone. Is that pretty much who you are?
Basically, that's pretty fair.
Reese from Malcolm in the Middle. Not Reese.
That guy was my favorite character. Not Reese. No, the oldest one is Oh my god, what is his name? Francis.
Thank you. You're
It's
Francis.
Francis,
Everybody.
Reese, Malcolm,
Dewey.
Dewey, and then I forget the baby's name.
The baby doesn't matter.
I forgot there was a baby.
That's not very nice. That's their brother.
Is the brother in the reboot?
I have no idea. I have not seen anything about that.
The guy who plays Malcolm actually lives in Arizona. I'm pretty sure
Yes, I
it's
know.
in.
Oh. What's his name?
Frankie Muniz.
There we
Agent
go.
Cody
That's the guy.
Banks.
Yeah.
Yes. I loved those books. The movies were good. He did a good job.
I'm trying to remember what else he was in as a kid.
Big Fat Liar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
he was a
love
big
that
I can
fat liar.
movie.
remember
That's a
he
good
had one of those
one.
faces that was very recognizable, so my brain was able to remember it.
He was huge, specifically on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. He was supposed to be cast as Elijah Wood's character in Spy Kids.
He was gonna be the guy?
Yeah, he was gonna be the guy.
That's crazy.
I know.
I can't imagine anybody else other than Elijah Wood being
Right?
the guy.
Hey guys.
With those big old blue eyes.
thanks
Yeah.
for selling
Oh, I
the
love that
farm.
he's tall.
I only have 205 gold. I am a poor ass robot.
Yeah. Yeah, why are we
like
so
Janet.
fucking broke?
I'm always
Because
broke
I feel like
you
because I feed
accepted
people,
spoons.
and I just assume
I thought you
spell
had.
components.
I thought you had a
Wait.
spell that.
I do if I.
You know
use
what?
it. See, I haven't acquired a mass quantity of funds since I last had to buy rations.
Ah.
So
Well,
I've
that
been,
has nothing to do with me. So
yeah, I know, because you don't eat, and it made it easy.
no,
Do you eat now, or is it still you don't need to eat?
no,
Okay.
no. I'm still undead. It's still the same body.
Okay, I just needed to verify for my math. I apologize.
Yeah.
I try to keep
That's
on
why I
top
gave
of
my
that.
dinner to Ridley.
That makes sense. I'm not gonna eat this. Here you go.
Mm-hmm. Listen, somebody should enjoy it. It was cooked with love.
You know, that's fair. My food is made for sustenance. I'm sorry.
You want to cook with love?
It's blandless and tasteless due to the fact that it's made from the spell. It is just enough to be nutritious. I could, however,
Oh,
use my
that
spice
sucks.
set. I do have a bag that just produces spices of 1d10 charges per morning.
Okay.
That I
You
just
get to
forget.
pick the spices, or is it just like
I
whatever?
can choose what spice comes out.
Is it like it's not like a roll for sandwich situation?
Yeah, it's not a roll for sandwich.
That would be
situation.
amazing.
That would be fun.
I would like to go to a restaurant with that.
Oh no. That sounds like a nightmare. But I got food allergies.
That's fair.
I'm
That's fair.
sorry. That food.
I wish I could do food roulette, like in a fun way and not the way I have to. Guys, I'm nervous about going to Ireland.
When do you guys head out?
We leave Phoenix on October 6th, and we'll get into Dublin on the 7th in the morning at like 8 o'clock.
That sounds exciting, though. Why are you nervous?
I have a potato allergy.
Oh. That would make it difficult.
So,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
Wheat.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, wheat, gluten, potatoes, hops,
And
oats.
you're going to Ireland,
I'm going to Ireland.
land of all of
I have
that.
a. I
sure you-
know.
The land of gluten.
Well, it really
I
is
don't
my land
care
of
if the
potatoes.
gluten is free. I want it off the bread.
England is the land of gluten. They stole our wheat from us. And they also stole the wheat from the Irish. That's why the Irish subsist on potatoes. But there's a really high population of celiac people in Ireland because they lived off potatoes.
No.
Celiac babies didn't die as fast.
Depressing.
Fun fact. No, that's not depressing. Babies are living longer. Babies are living longer in Ireland because they're not being fed poison.
I guess I just misunderstood the what you were saying.
Yeah.
So.
It's depressing that the English were terrible.
Were? Anyways.
Well, extremely terrible.
All right. Are we all back?
Mm-hmm.
To the Salt Bay.
No,
I believe.
Pico, Ellie, are you guys back?
A minute and a half more. The nuggies were so cold. So.
oh, tragedy.
Good old chicken nuggies.
Fully glutened nuggies.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, that was mean.
Wish. Mine are just so fucking expensive.
Because
It's okay, I can handle it. I'm tough.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. That was mean.
It's okay. It's fine. I understand that some people are normal. You guys aren't special like I am.
Aw.
No, I'm special in the short bus way.
Ugh.
But that's okay. It's why I get dino shaped
We're all
nuggies.
special.
But on the bright side,
Yeah.
they do make dino shaped nuggies that are gluten and vegan friendly.
They do.
I just realized those Indian things that are made out of chickpeas that are amazing. I don't remember what they're called. Samosas?
Falafel?
All right, I had to go hunt them down.
Sorry.
What ran away?
I finally have a closet again. I haven't folded in 2 months, and I finally have a closet again.
Oh no.
Very proud of you, baby. All right. Are you ready to dive back in?
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Okay. You guys take stock after leaving Danger's All Works. You guys get out to the main fairway of Opus Day, kind of back to the center of the city. Where are you guys off to now?
I think we're going to the tower.
The tower.
That's my vote.
Tower.
Oh,
Sure.
the ruined tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Gonna go
also
do-
On the way.
Monica's choice. Due to she realized she forgot the sauce and had to come back down for it and doesn't have headset.
Can't eat naked nuggies.
I was going to say, it's sacrilege. All right. So you guys are heading south. Is there anything you guys want to do in Opus Day before you take off? Okay. Take stock of your inventory, your supplies, your rations. You guys have come into since leaving Opus Day last time. You guys have come into a great many things. Like Pico, you're rocking the never-ending bag of onions. Add some rations to yourself daily. Allows you at least take care of pork. Argus, you got your skills. You guys got rations and stuff like that built up at the back of the wagon. Saved inventory. So you guys are ready to hit the road if you're ready to go. So going once, going twice. I think I heard somebody say something earlier. Did I cut you off?
Yeah, is this where Angus and Argus are?
No, they're in Trinaborg.
Okay.
Angus and Angus.
And Angus, yeah, this is not very nice. I'm dyslexic.
It's almost like Drew and all these other names, you know. Drew, Drum, D.
So
only one of those is. Hey, wait, actually, none of those are my fault.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna hop in the wagon and go. Is that the plan? I mean, Ellie doesn't know what's going on.
Where are you guys going? Talk it out amongst as a group. Go for it.
So you guys, I don't know anything about this place. Are we going to go someplace in particular?
Yeah, there's this really cool, like old tower that I turned to a goat this one time. It's actually where I fell in love with Malin. Don't tell her that, but yeah, it'd be fun.
Oh my god, I think Drew was telling me that you guys found a puppy last time you were there.
Is that? Hold on, are you
Yeah.
talking about when you turned into a goat?
Maddie like gets all red and blushes.
His journal was real detailed about it.
Aw, he's bashful.
That's a good
Is
one.
that the is that the puppy that's the dog that stayed with Xena when we left the hearth?
Yes.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Drum's best friend.
Oh. All
I'm
right.
gonna
So
give him a little look. And then be like,
Family.
yeah, we're thinking of heading back to that tower.
so what was so exciting about it other than finding Lucky and goats?
Well, it was the first time that we had like a really good fight where we were all in sync. I'm gonna start talking like while we're walking too.
Yeah.
It was the first time that we fought together and it actually flowed really, really well. It was very impressive. And then also it was really funny because afterwards everybody fell down the stairs. Well, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny in the moment.
Orb
But-
almost died.
Yeah, Mor fell down the stairs, got knocked out. So did Chiron. And then Xena got changed into like a giant for her, so she was our size.
Yeah, so she was normal size.
It was a really fun time.
Oh, cool. So let's go do it.
All right. As you guys gather up, you head out towards the southern highway that leading out of Opus Day. It's this long, winding path that leads up into the mountains, and it's kind of a little precarious on a few spots. Like you look back, and there's it's straight, sheer drop offs of cliffs. But as you guys kind of get up to the peak, you can look back and see the massive expanse that is the industrial city of Opus Day and its floating islands and its various tiers. You can even kind of see down through the crevasses to the molten core. You could say that the flowing, constant churning lava rivers that are beneath the city and just running it with its kind of like that steam power aesthetic. And you look off in the far western direction, there's this like weird, eerie green glow. And there's this giant ravine that's walled off with a bunch of military forces off in the distance. And you guys put the city of Opus Day behind you, and you begin heading south. It has been a while since we did these, so let's go ahead and get some travel checks going. Who's doing what for jobs?
I'm still pretty good at hunting, if that's okay, y'all.
I'm good with lookout.
I would also like to stay in my spot as a hunter.
Okay. Let's see here. Travel check. So, who's wagoneering at this point?
Do we have
I'm
to have
handling
the,
pork
I'm
though.
gonna stare at
Or-
Pico because Pico's most in tune with
Yeah.
work at this point, probably.
Okay.
Which would be good.
So,
And I accept.
I don't think you have any skills with an actual like being a wagoneer. So that is going to affect your rolls.
Oh, like I have animal like stuff.
Yeah, it's like
So that doesn't.
there are multiple jobs here. There's a wagoneer that's just specifically the person working the wagon, and then there's the animal handler, which is somebody that works with Quark or whatever animal you were using at the time. There's a cook, there's a scout, hunter-gatherers, and a lookout. You don't have to do these jobs, but they do affect your rolls and basically what the road throws at you moving forward. So who all wants to do what here?
Ellie can be a scout. She doesn't have any wagon handling. But I do have the mask. But Pico's got the language, so.
So Pico, you're going to be the wagoneer, or you're going to be the animal handler?
I'm a handler, so
Okay.
I don't have that tool for wagoning.
Okay. So we're going to go without a Wagoneer. We're going to go with Pico just doing straight up animal handling. Basically, what this means is if you encounter something on the road or encounter something that basically shit goes south, you don't have anybody that's in control of the wagon. So if you lose control of Quark, who knows where he could end up or what could happen.
So wait, what's going to be better?
Who knows? It's up to you.
Guys.
Argus, you're going to be a cook still?
For now, until I learn how to use a wagon, because I don't think anyone in the party actually has Wagoneer skills.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think it was
I think
specifically
Smalls was the only one.
Yeah.
So there are ways to learn these kinds of skills, guys. Like if you want to be like, it'd be like if you were trying to steer a ship. If none of you have the ability to know how to work a ship and sails and rigging and all this other stuff, you're kind of lost at sea, literally. So it would be good for you guys, like if you're invested in learning how to do some of this stuff, you can be working towards tool proficiencies and skill proficiencies with equipment and vehicles and things of that nature. It's something that'll take time and you have to dedicate to during your long rests, but it can be done.
Like, I'll give it a shot. I'll learn it. That way I could do both, because it says handler can assist with near, so if I could do both with that.
Okay. So we will put you down for animal handler, and you're going to attempt to navigate the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay. Pico learning. I'll put that down.
Yeah.
I can be a lookout.
So, but the thing is, Pico's like, here's the thing. It's like, I'm going to put you down for learning, so you're going to be at disadvantage on both these checks because you're trying to do both. The animal handler is a separate job that can assist with the Wagoneer. The Wagoneer is its own specific job. So you could either do both and roll both at a disadvantage, or do one and roll straight.
One and roll straight.
Okay, we'll stick you for Wagoneer.
I can be a scout if Ellie wants to do animal handling, because we have the mask, and I can fly.
True.
So, scouts? Or I'm animal handler? Or wait.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. So
confused.
you would help Pico, and you would do animal handling, and I would be a scout because I can fly.
Okay.
All right. And we have Maddie and Malin under hunter-gatherer, correct?
Correct.
All right. That leaves you without a lookout during your long rest.
Quinn
Yeah.
is lookout.
Quinn, gotcha.
Out as well, because I can use create food and water every few days.
All right.
And
So
that was-
that's true. You did take those spells. So do you guys want to? You guys don't technically need to hunter-gatherer anymore if you want to use your magic, Argus.
Yeah, because on travel I get
These
2
are
uses of
take
create
out of our
food and
jobs.
water, and I believe I'm gonna double check it. I think one cast of it is the whole day. Yeah. So if I cast it, it's I create 45 pounds of food, 30 gallons of fresh water, which I believe is enough for 15 people total.
Yep. I would say casting the spell though would count as enough rations to feed the entire group for the night.
Fantastic. Then I'll instead do lookout with Quinn so we can split it up.
Okay. I'll put NA for hunter-gatherers, not necessary or not applicable.
Let's see.
Maddie.
Let me see real quick if there's something that I can swap over to help still.
Yeah, Malin, that leaves you with whatever you want to assist with.
Yeah.
Or if you want to full dedicate to learning a skill, that way if someone gets injured, you can help.
Mm-hmm.
I could take the time to do Wagoneer, and then that way Pico could help.
Both of you guys trying to figure it out
Or-
together.
Yeah.
Okay. I would allow you guys to make the rolls then at straight rolls rather than disadvantage because you're learning.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
All right. So Malin and Pico are learning the Wagoneering skill, and Ellie, your animal handling. Argus, you're going to be the cook. Dion is going to scout. No hunter-gatherer is necessary, thanks to Argus's spells. Solid. And then for lookouts, you're going to have Quinn and Maddie.
Okay.
All right. Drop it in the chat. With that, let's get some rolls going. So, anybody that's working, so for Malin and Pico, Wagoneers, you are going to, since you're learning these skills, let's do intelligence checks.
Okay.
Did somebody just roll?
I did.
Oh.
For perception.
Just a straight intelligence.
Yep, we're going to do straight intelligence rolls.
Oh my
Ellie,
God,
for
I almost got that.
animal handling, go ahead and make your animal handling check. If you're using the Mask of the Beast, you can use that to give yourself. Technically, do you have proficiency with animal handling?
Animal handling. I am jack of all trades, so I am a +4.
So you have half proficiency. So yeah,
Yeah.
So then the mask would just give you a straight roll then.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay, so for the cooking, scouts, it's a survival or a nature check. So Dion, your choice, or Jax, your choice. Either survival or nature. No hunter gatherer, so we're not worried about that. Argus, you rolled a nat 20.
I'm gonna make the food and then just say it's perfect because I use my seasoning pouch.
Perfect. And then for lookouts, perception or stealth.
I got a 25 on perception.
Damn. We are getting into some solid roll territory now at this level.
I also nat 20 for 29 stealth for lookout.
Damn. Okay. I will keep that in mind moving forward.
If
This is
I
why I'm wearing
use
the D&D shirt to work.
Insane. What's that, Jax?
if I use a charge of my the polymorph, can I roll at advantage since I will be flying?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to use your giant eagle for the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll count for this travel check.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could use it and give yourself advantage on the roll.
So do I get advantage because I have the mask?
No.
Is that one charge?
Because you're only half proficient in animal handling. It's not something that you're specifically skilled with. You just have half proficiency because you're a bard.
Okay.
So it's a straight roll.
I just roll animal handling. I got a 6.
Okay.
But that doesn't count as a charge.
Mask?
The mask has one. I have 3 charges on the mask.
Okay.
So my animal handling skills aren't good, but with the mask, they should be better. Correct?
The mask doesn't add anything to the skill roll. It just allows you to cast Speak with Animal. What all does it say the mask does?
It says. I was just reading it.
Nobody has any exhaustion points, right? I don't believe so. I think y'all have kind of caught up.
Okay. The wooden mask is shaped in the likeness of a beast visage and has 3 charges. While wearing the mask, you can expend 1 charge and use the mask to cast the animal friendship spell as an action.
Okay, that doesn't add anything to the skill.
So it's like it would be just rolling naked.
You're just rolling straight. It doesn't give you advantage on the actual check for animal handling.
Okay. All right. So
I would say if you were proficient, I would say that if you were fully proficient in animal handling, I would probably give you advantage because it's kind of like stacking. But you're just a bard. It's only half. It's one of the skills you're not fully proficient with. Okay.
All right. So doesn't matter if I have the mask. It's just roll it.
Basically, it's not your forte. Xena was the animal lover. Ellie is not the animal person.
I do have speak with animals in my spells, but
we're moving on. It's a straight roll.
6.
All right.
Shit.
Please everybody drop your stuff in the group chat here, please, or the session chat. Got to roll some dice. $25. Pico and Malin. What'd you guys get for your intelligence checks? Malin's a 12. Pico, you said, did you get a 7? I think you dropped it in the travel chat.
Yeah.
Session chat, guys, not in the Not in the travel. That's just for that's the
Oh,
log.
got it.
Nice. Five. Yeah, if you got a net 20, call it out for me.
I believe that was me and Maddie.
Okay.
Correct.
Yep. Argus, I would say go ahead and roll me a d6 on that net 20.
Of course, it's not in that box. I'm too lazy to find the dice.
Well, no, because you're using magic to create the food, right? And it doesn't last forever.
It lasts 24
Or does-
hours.
Yeah. So once
So,
it's
yeah.
once 24 hours up, it's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So never mind. If you were hunting and stuff like that, I would give you a d6 on the nat 20 to try and bag some extra rations. But because you're using magic to create stuff,
Correct.
it doesn't
I
count.
don't get any bonuses for that 20. Maybe the smell keeps poor Pico from running as badly, but I don't see that happening.
All right. Pico and Monica, I would say, or Pico and Malin. You two specifically are trying to navigate the yoke and the reins and everything here. I'm trying to how to keep this wagon going. Navigating the various bumps in the road. It's like, thankfully, you're on a pretty well-maintained, like, Imperial Highway. So, but every once in a while, you come across something that's washed out, a couple of dip points. It gets a little iffy there with Quark, especially with Ellie, with you rolling a 6 on the animal handling. He gets a little wild and hard to control a couple of times. You guys are veering off to the side of the road. You guys kind of like steer off the edge of that cliff a couple of times. It gets a little hairy, but on a 12, a 7, and a 6, taken together, you guys are able to at least keep him on the road. It's slow going. You're figuring it out, but it's definitely not as easy as Smalls made it look for all those months when he was just running point on it.
I am gonna,
So go ahead.
say, like, God, he made it look so easy.
But you guys can go ahead and add a note to you guys' character wherever you want to keep track of it. Wagoneering skill. You're working towards being, skill with wagons. You can give yourself 1 point.
Yay! I got a high five, Malin's like, we tried.
I was walking around in this ridiculous mask. I thought it would help. Quark.
Quark kind of laughs at you a little bit, honestly. In the back of your mind, something's telling you, Ellie, you can't be good at everything.
I could do performance check.
Mm-hmm. So, with that though, the first day passes. You guys get down to what you guys get out of the breadth of the thickness of the height of the mountains, and you start making your way, feeling like a little bit downhill. Like it's still a couple of days out, and the very, very distance, like at the clear part of the ending of the day, you guys are at the peak of this mountain. You look off in the distance, and you can see Fort Orso, the giant circular fortress that you guys stayed in all those months ago. It has a big lake and all these waters and stuff feeding into it, where you guys went fishing. You guys first met the twins there, and you guys partied. Yeah, you had a relatively good time there. And seems like years ago at this point when you were last at that location. Take a couple more days to get there. But you also remember that the tower is actually before that position. So basically before the end of the next day, you should be getting to where the tower was. And I'm going to need somebody to roll me a history check. Honestly, anybody that was there before can roll a history check. So it's going to be Maddie, Malin, and technically Jax can roll me history checks, try to remember how you guys got to that tower.
Natural 7.
7.
You said a history?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I have anything that helps me, but I don't think I do.
Just real quick, Argus, I'm going to make like a little bit of a homebrew rule here that if you do use your spell that create food and water, I'm going to say that knocks out one of your spell slots that you use to cast it during basically during the travel check. So if you guys are you encounter anything or something happens during this travel check, you're down 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I already mark it off for that spell use.
Yeah.
Every time.
So like I said, that kind of negates the whole hunter-gatherer necessity. It's a solid take, but I got to give something to kind of balance it out. 14.
I'd
All right.
take the.
And then what do you got?
It was needed.
Fair enough. And Jax, what you got for a history check?
But I wasn't there.
It's could be in your journal. Technically, you were.
That's
Like,
true. Was I?
technically. Mhm.
Not as an eye.
No, I wasn't as the eye yet.
Okay.
Have I been here before?
Then never mind. You don't get to roll. I was gonna say maybe there was something. I was something in Drew's journal or something, but
Drew was
that's
very
fine.
detailed in his journal.
Okay.
I
So
can,
we'll go.
I'll even send you screenshots.
It's fine. We'll go with the 14 and the 7. 14 and the 7. That's a little rough. Maddie, I'm going to let you use your nat 20 on your lookout, your perception check to try to re-roll yours. Or you could save it. Or you can save it for something else.
Yes, you got another flash of genius over there.
Are you within 30 foot of me?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Yes.
with the wagon.
Then yeah. That is 2 out of 3.
Okay. So Argus is going to use up another of his flash of geniuses from Alan.
Yeah, that's a plus 3.
Okay. All right. That puts you above 15. Malin, you specifically remember you guys got kind of off the beaten path when it came to finding the tower. The road was washed out. There was a giant storm. You guys couldn't follow along the main highway, so you actually had to take a bit of a detour, try to get around the mountain. Going back down, you're gonna I would say on a 17, yeah, it's gonna be tricky, but I'd say you're able to find that path that leads you off the main highway to where the tower should be. Okay. That. Any conversations or anything happening along the way? You guys are going to stop for at least one night. Like I said, you guys get up to the top. You guys pull off to one of the camping areas. There's all other wagons here. There's a few other people that are passing by every couple of hours. Mostly friendly. People wave. Some people don't care at all. They just continue about their way. People riding back and forth on horses and various other mounts. So it's, like I said, it's the Imperial Highway. It's busy. You're not exactly alone out here. But you guys are able to pull off to the campsite and make it for the first night. Anything going on? Questions? Conversations? Anything needs to take place?
So the statue's still in the cart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ellie's going to notice and put the mask on it and see what happens.
All right. All right.
Because she's taking it off because it's like, this is not helping me. So I'm going to kind of, say to the group, it's like, look, this mask looks like it would fit on this statue. So I'm going to just hang it here for the night.
As you drop the mask on, it kind of like clicks into place. It's like you almost literally hear like an audible click. Hang on a second.
What's that noise?
Say, what was that? Just a second. I'll be right back.
Ace. Sorry.
So, what do you guys really think about Jax?
I think Jax is super cool. Malin is a little worried.
Interesting.
Argus needs to know why they feel like they need to apologize for what happened to Pandora, and I feel like they're a problem.
Interesting.
I told you why.
The why she got there.
Hey guys,
like how?
Oh, like you
real quick,
want info?
talk amongst yourselves for about 5 minutes. We got Ace kind of slipped and fell, so we're going to take care of him just real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
I hope
poor
Ace is
pup.
okay.
We'll be. Yeah, it seems to be. We'll be right back.
No problem.
scrunkly old man.
Marshall? That's mean.
It wasn't Marshall who fell this time, guys.
Oh, sorry.
So what does Maddie think about Jax? / Dion.
Still trying to figure out how to get them alone. So they
Oh,
talk
Kinky? Question mark.
talk about some leather working and figure it out.
Hello.
Hello.
To be fair, with an hour, I can create the right tool for the job. Since I have to.
Yeah, you can.
I'm glad we got rid of the arm because I could not think of any
Yeah.
creative uses
Mhm.
what to do with
Also,
it. Except
that
artists
seems like
taking it apart.
something that we didn't want to get caught with.
Yeah.
Very fair.
I think Marshall felt bad for us. He's like, I'll take this stupid arm off of your hands.
No,
Yeah,
listen,
that's definitely what it was.
So
when we
hear
get
me
back,
out.
Danger's gonna be like the mole man in The Incredibles.
So,
Yeah.
of the table. Take into account we took an Imperial unit's arm from
Uh-huh.
Opus Dei military. We just gave a civilian military tech.
He'll be
Yeah.
okay.
There, it's
A tinker
dangerous.
specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
trust him with this.
I mean, I don't know him, so
True.
I was expecting him to be pervier to you and your big old titties.
I was kind of expecting that too.
I think everything else that happened kind of flustered him the opposite way.
That's fair. That is how it be sometimes.
Ellie got to him first.
When we get over to Triniborg, we're gonna be registering and all that kind of stuff to try and be a guild or a mercenary guild. So start throwing ideas into the No Marshall chat on what you guys want our flag to look like for Allie and I. Maybe we can make some type of drawing or a symbol for the Eternal Vanguard.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sounds good. We should also drop different things that like we want to accomplish in Triniborg.
Yeah.
Or like if any of us have like specific goals in mind.
Yeah, that way we can hit them off right away. Because I know I'm supposed to look for somebody in Triniborg, but I have to look through my notes because they've been gone for a month. I don't remember.
Last time we left there, weren't they doing like all the searching with like Agent Tim and all that stuff? We're probably gonna have to address all that, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay,
exciting.
sorry.
It's
Back.
not.
He just was flat on the ground.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is he okay now?
Yeah. Yeah, he couldn't get up. It's like like a bear rug. And I heard him cry, and Marshall did too, and it was like, what the heck? And we go out in the hallway and he's just laying there looking around. I can't move.
Oh. Maybe he
But
fell
he's
down
okay.
and got embarrassed.
Well, he hit the ground and wet himself. So he was like laying in a pool of pee. Poor old guy.
Poor guy.
But now he's cleaned up. Okay, sorry.
He probably did fall and then like got really embarrassed about it.
I know, right? Yes.
I know sometimes Stash hits his head against the wall going down the stairs because he goes too fast and then he gets embarrassed.
Oh, what is this?
That
Yeah,
might also
so-
account for Stash being the way he is, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, the brain damage.
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay. I'm back. Hey, Al, do you have an amethyst necklace? Not amethyst, but amber?
No, I don't have any amber.
Because this was stuck in Ace's blanket. Okay.
I think I'm missing a citrine.
Oh, maybe I'll take a picture and send it later.
Thank you.
It was in the blanket. It's like, what is that? buying all sorts of stuff. Okay, so
All right. Okay, we all back?
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We had to take care of Acer Boy there for a second.
Animals are very important.
Slippery old man. All right. I need to clarify some information, Bruce, I guess, so real quick. So, Quinn, apparently Danger wasn't being pervy enough. So, when you said that you sauntered up to the table, guys, if you want to do something, try something, tell me. Explain it. Like, hey, I want to try to use my feminine wiles or my big old fake anime titties to try to persuade this guy or try to charm this guy. Like, guys, I can't read your minds. I'm going to continue moving forward with, like, just like trying to keep the game going. So if you want to try something or be creative, you got to tell me.
No worries, no worries. Quinn was just being Quinn. She wasn't actually trying to do anything. So
Just saying. I cannot interpret for you. That gets me in the mindset of like I'm playing your characters, and I've made that mistake a couple times in the past. I don't want to do that. So if you want to try something, say out loud.
I will definitely let you know.
That goes for everybody. All right. But Ellie, you wanted to drop the mask onto the bust.
yeah, just because it looks like it would fit.
Okay. You drop it on, honestly, it only takes a second. It's instantaneous. All of a sudden, the wood begins to crack and splinter, but it doesn't seem like it's breaking. No, it's like it's adhering. It's hardening, and it almost takes on this like blackish obsidian-like color to it, and these golden hues, and the kind of the weird, goofy mane that made up this mask. All of a sudden, it adheres around the bust of the design of this lion head around this bust. And all of a sudden, the materials turn to this dark ceramic with this gold inlay, and this mask fashioned after the likeness of a lion. It's much more pristine. It's much more clean. It's almost sacred. And this turns it into the mask of the sacred beasts, specifically the lion. So you can go ahead and take the mask that you have in your inventory out now, and you could add masks of the sacred beasts, the lion version, to your inventory.
Cool.
The lion version, you could have advantage on wisdom, specifically perception checks that rely on smell. In addition, your nails extend into claws, turning your unarmed strikes in your hands into magical weapons that deal slashing damage with a 1d6 die while you're attuned to this mask.
Wow. So I have to be attuned to it. It's
Yes.
not just something I wear.
Oh, you would wear it. That's how you attune to it.
Oh, got it.
Do you take the mask? Do you take the mask off the bust?
Yeah, and well, hopefully everyone saw what happened. We're all like, because Ellie was like totally enthralled. Are you guys seeing this? Look what's happening.
You're alone in the back of the wagon. Yeah, the bus is in the back of the wagon, unless somebody's back there with you.
Yeah. Okay. No, then I take it off and I run to the group because we're all together, right?
Yeah, and as soon as you take the mask off, the bus actually shifts shape.
What to what?
Now it's a hawk. So you're carrying a lion mask, but the bust has shifted to a hawk.
Okay, so I kind of jump up and down and try and get everyone's attention. Come, you guys, you have to see this. Does anyone?
I'll go look.
And I explained to Malin, I just rested the mask on the bust because it looked like it fit. And now it's changed. And it's a different mask, but look, when I took it off, the bust changed and now it's a hawk.
Do you think that means that we need to put a hawk on their necks?
I don't know. I just watched the whole thing happen. But look at this beautiful mask. The lion.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah. I think we should probably keep an eye out for something that looks more like a hawk too.
Yeah. That's really cool. And so
Yeah.
put the mask on and do my fingernails change?
Yeah, you get claws.
Check this out.
Whoa.
Wow, and
Weird.
I smell so much. There's like so many smells.
Maddie like sniffs his armpit.
I'd say more than a few of you are quite ripe. Been a while since you bathed back in Marzenstein.
Ooh. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Ellie. Sorry about that.
No, it's just I'm more attuned. So, yeah. This is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. It's really cool.
All right. So it's
Start picking
the
up on that.
mask. Yeah, Mask of the Lion, you said?
Mask of the Sacred Beasts. The
Sacred.
lion, the lion version.
Neat. Ellie's just going to kind of wear it around. Check this out.
It's much more fashionable than the clunky wooden one from before.
Yeah. I'm going to walk over to Jax. Check this out, Jax. And look at my fingernails.
I believe I am still flying ahead.
Oh, forgot. Thought you came
Jax.
down with the group.
Nah, Jax doesn't care.
Ooh.
How would you know?
You're not down here.
He said, "You're an owl. Be quiet."
Well, I can communicate with Maddie.
Who?
No.
Who?
All right. Jax, do you return to the group though after you're done scouting ahead? Everybody's kind of bedding down for the night for the long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody is back in group though. Ellie's showing off her new mask and her new bag lady claws. Is there anything anybody else is doing or saying? Anything conversations? Any crafting? Shenanigans?
I'm going to try to hang out.
Go ahead, Maddie.
Sorry. I was just saying that I'm trying to hang out with Argus a little bit more. I'm trying to just build a little bit more in that friendship. So if he's crafting, I'm trying to assist him.
Okay. Mal, what were you going to say?
I was gonna ask if I could practice a little bit with the calligraphy kit I just got.
Yes. Go for it. Go ahead and roll me. Honestly, I'm going to say calligraphy. It's going to be a combo of the two. It's going to be an intelligence check to learn the skill, and it's going to be a dexterity check for skill, for like fluidity.
Okay, so Dex and what else?
Intelligence. It's intelligence to try to learn the skill, and then dex for like the skill base of it all.
Okay,
Seems like a dexterous skill to me.
Dex and intelligence.
It is a lot of wrist movement and like delicate, like if you miss.
All in the wrist.
It insanely is. My uncle
Okay,
used
my
to
Dex
do
is
it.
a 15,
Nice. Okay.
and my intelligence is an 11.
11. Okay. Go ahead and keep a separate tally, the same as with your Wagoneer. You can add a 1 point to learning calligraphy tools.
Okay.
Now keep track of these guys. I'm not going to keep track of them for you. Okay.
1 point calligraphy. Okay.
All right. Argus, what are you up to right now?
Since we were talking about the leather, I was actually going to use the tool for the job feat that I have and make some leather tools. That way I can maybe practice and learn some leather tool proficiency. That way we don't mangle the actual hide horribly.
Well,
But we got
okay, so you're talking about like for the future because Danger is going to make the cloak for Maddie.
Correct. But that way, like later
Okay.
on, if we need to, I can take advantage of my ardent skill under it.
Okay.
Crafter that if I would fail a craft check, I can keep the materials.
Cool. If you have anything like a piece of armor that you could break down or anything like that that you could use for raw materials, I'll let you make an intelligence check to try to learn work towards woodwork or leatherworking tools.
I assumed that the Ankeg plate wouldn't actually be usable anymore after it was melting, so I'd probably take the scraps from the Ankeg plate and just work on those.
Okay.
Because I assume it might have melted too much from the bronzing to actually be used as armor.
I'm actually going to say the Ankeg plate is fine because you fabricated it. I'm treating it like a magic item. Magic items are not easily destroyed, so the Ankeg plate is fine. Might be somebody in the group that could make better use of it, unless you're really keen on destroying it.
Not particularly that item if it's actually not melted.
Yeah.
I have some.
Oh.
I have some light weather armor that I'm not using.
Okay. You want to say that the three of you kind of like pal up, like it's like Maddie, you walk over to Argus and he's kind of tinkering and like looking at the Ankeg plate, working through his tools, trying to figure out like, what he wants to do. Around this time, this is around the time that Jax, you return to camp and you come out of your giant eagle form, and yeah, you kind of spot the same thing. Argus is working, trying to figure out leather working, and maybe as a peace offering or just, in your mind, like maybe he could make better use out of this since I wasn't going to get much gold for it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So the three of you kind of congregate over that way. We'll come right back to you. Quinn, were you going to say something?
Yes, Quinn's going to be off to the side of the camp. She's going to use the spell sword so she can try and get more proficient with it.
Okay.
I burn a 5th level spot, so it's going to be the great sword.
The great sword version? Hell yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll me 3 attacks. You're doing this at disadvantage for all of these.
3 attacks.
And then let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know what you get after a while. But we're going to go back over to Argus. Pico, you said real quick, really likes Max feeling fluffy. I might be hunted. Inner thoughts, worried out loud, sort of issue. Okay. Is Pico doing anything about this, or this is just what you're...
Damn it. The DM hears me, I guess. And now everyone hears me. But yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Eating with Quark, basically.
All right, you're hanging out with Quark eating onions?
Like, in like a drunken onion stupor going, oh, nice basket. And then just like laying down.
Beautiful. All right, we're going to shift back over to Jax, Argus, and Maddie. Floor is yours, however you guys want to play this.
Argus, what are you working on?
You mentioned the needing of tanning a hide and working with leather. I can craft with many tools, but apparently I lack the capacity of leather work. I feel like I gotta fix that gap if I'm going to be making more things. Especially how expensive it was to go to Danger.
Oh gosh, I know. I thought he was ripping us off. Is there anything I can help you with at all? Like, I'll go ahead and detach my hand and have it kind of crawl up on his shoulder, like looking over, kind of like thing.
Gonna poke it. I'm gonna be like, can we attach a light to it?
It like snaps, like just like thing again, like trying to talk, kind of just being all friendly.
Actually, I might be able to make it ironically glow.
Okay. Well, let me let me help in any way I can. I got, I still have the potion of fire breath if you need more fire, or I can just stretch it out for you. I've never done it before, but I think I can help figure it out.
We can learn and suffer together, my friend.
I put my good arm around you.
Looks over at Malin and Pico.
And I'm just gonna try and give the help however I can.
As that's happening, I'm gonna walk over and just sort of drop the armor at them, like on the ground.
The hell is that?
Sit by myself. It's leather.
I see. Thank you.
All right. Did you want something?
Nods in the distance.
Well, you need leather to practice on if you're going to practice leather work.
Maddie kind of looks over at Argus to see if he has any leather or if he's just going to go ahead and take that.
I'm just gonna accept and take it. Say thank you kindly.
You're welcome. I'm gonna look at Maddie. For the moment, we're still a team.
Well, right now there's no we.
I'm not trying to work against you.
You know, we can talk, friendly lady, when everyone's not so angry. Maybe after
Maddie kind
food.
Maddie kind of nods over at Argus like that's some words of wisdom. Yeah, maybe later.
Campfires tend to have a way to open minds. As I oh no, I don't think I have great bonfire anymore. I have druid craft, which is much different. Does not do the same thing.
I think you can start a small fire with it.
You can light a campfire with it.
There you go.
I've got fireball.
I'm gonna be creating a mechanical fireball.
Awesome.
Maddie will use thaumaturgy to go ahead and just make the flames, bigger and thicker.
Well,
This
Ellie
is
has
just roaring fire.
I would say Ellie has fire bolt. It's not a fireball, but it's a bolt of fire.
So you guys have no trouble getting a good fire going.
No, we don't.
Argus, though, but on your nat 20 cooking, honestly, I'm going to give everybody after a long rest, you guys could have 5 temporary hit points for Argus's nat 20 for his cooking. I want to honor the nat 20 in some way. So after the long rest, everybody feels back up to full health. I would imagine nobody should be without full health, but give yourselves 5 temporary hit points after you take your long rest. But Argus, what are you cooking up with a nat 20 and using your magic to conjure this feast?
Seeing as in how the way the spell generally originally functions is it just creates the sustenance. I'm assuming it's more like a porridge kind of thing. However, that means I can then add things like turmeric and curry, random root
There you go.
seasoning, saffron. Give it a very nice aromatic smell with the herbs.
Nice. All right. Thanks to you
Ellie's
guys.
nose goes up. Wow, that is really strong.
Ellie the lion is definitely having a hell of a night, getting used to this new sensation, this new sensory. But yeah, you guys eat like kings. Like I said, Argus whips it up, and you guys go to town. You're sitting around the campfire, bellies full of food, drink, whatever you need. It's like you guys are settling into this life on the road thing pretty well. And like I said, for a couple of you, I would imagine this is kind of a night that just kind of take back and reminisces of how far you've come. It's like the last time you were here, you guys were just, fledglings and starting it out. Now here you are back kind of pretty close to where you started. Rule of 3 completed. Some of the originals even still alive. It's pretty impressive. But here you are, the Eternal Vanguard, camping out. But obviously there's still some animosity, some prejudices, some questions, all kinds of other things just going on. It's like you guys don't have to be family, but you do got to work together. You got to be able to trust the person having next to you to have your back, or do you think they're going to knife you in the back? What are you comfortable with? I'd say that kind of thought kind of goes through just about all of your heads, except for Pico. Pico's just freaking out about being Pico.
Having a Pico crisis.
But
I'm a big head too.
I leave it in your guys' hands. Is there anything else you guys want to do or say before you hit a long rest?
Well, Ellie's gonna take the mask off, and she trances, so she wants to look through the lore hole primer about the lyre harps and see if she can find any information on that.
About music in general?
Music, and I think she already did that once, right? The music
You did.
of the.
You didn't succeed.
Oh, then that's right.
It's
So
up for you.
yeah,
Okay.
did not succeed. So should I roll?
Yeah, it's an investigation. You're trying to find something in the book.
Got it.
Anybody else while she's making that roll? What other conversations need to happen? Or any kind of item stuff? Argus, go ahead and make me an intelligence check for the leatherworking if you want to give that a shot
was
tonight.
gonna be a question. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and use my last flash of genius since we're going to be taking a long rest and make that an 18.
Solid. Yeah, you can give yourself a success for leatherworking tools. Just make sure you keep that tab in your character sheet or wherever you want to keep track of it. Like I said, it'll take a while. Basically, how this works, guys, is you want to get 3 successes above 10, 3 successes above 15, 3 successes above 20, and you will learn that proficiency. You'll be fully proficient. It's the same with learning your learning a weapon, like with Quinn. You had a 9, a 16, and a 13. So you're going to want 3 successes above 10, 3 successes above 15, 3 successes above 20.
Should I learn more wagoneering then?
What do you mean?
Or is it just by doing? For wagoneering?
It's learned by doing. So basically, you would have a chance every travel check. You'd have a chance to get 1 or 2 successes. If you double what you're after, like say you need a 10 success and you get a 22, that's 2 successes. So there is a chance to get more per check. So that's why I say I encourage you guys to use your guidance spells or your buffs, give each other the help action, work together. Okay, it's going to be your easiest way to learn skills faster and more effectively.
I got a nat 20 for 24.
Nat 20 on the investigation? Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Specifically to music, no, it kind of on a nat 20, definitely. It connects you to a subsection here in that primer. It's speaking about exactly like what Danger just told you about with that painting that he gave you. It's called Lug's Regalia, Lugh. It talks about this great spirit of nature, and specifically there's a line in here that says the once thought boundless sky. And this entity, this person that's talking about, this Lugh, they're holding the spear, that very, very familiar spear. But they're also wearing this winged pair of boots, and they're carrying this like magnificent, massive golden harp. And together these things are called Lug's Regalia. And on a nat 20, they were also referred to as the Wild's Wabajaks.
Wabajaks.
Mm-hmm.
And does that mean something to me?
No.
I just know that's. So the regalia is the harp, the spear, and the boots.
Mm-hmm.
And Lugh is also in the Druid or the Danu circle, right?
Yes, he is. There's mentions of the great spirits that went by several names. One of them was Lugh. Gonna have to go back in your notes and check.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right.
So Ellie's excited, especially since Danger gave her the picture. So is that picture or something like it in the book, or is it just describe the picture?
It describes the picture that you have. So what you see being described in the book is exactly what is described in that painting, or you see in that painting.
Wow. So Ellie's like, wow, this is. I'll have to talk to Jax about this. But so can she just like lightly play her lyre harp while everyone sleeps?
Yep. Perfectly fine. All right. Anybody else? Now's the chance, guys. All right. No more conversations. You all go ahead and bed down for the night. Go ahead and take a long rest. Wales, you are still down the spell slot, though, for the food, because that food does count for the entire travel check.
Yes. I will remark
Cool.
it off after the.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's the balancing act for it.
100%.
All right.
Above the table, really quick, does that nat 20 carry over to the next day for me since I did it after I tranced?
We're not in combat or anything, so yeah, I would say it transfers over. So
Okay.
you could have you could have your inspiration from your net 20.
That's what okay.
All right. You guys wake up the next morning, start gathering your gear. Like I said, bright and early, just as dawn starts to crack over the mountains. You got a bit of a hike ahead of you, but thankfully it's all downhill from here, quite literally. Monica, you're kind of leading the way with Jax is still running point, but you're able to kind of provide directions on what we should look for and how to get to this tower. And Jax, with you being a giant eagle, you're relatively, you actually scope it out pretty quick, taking the general directions from Malin. And yeah, it's off the beaten path. It's almost kind of like this washed out section of the main highway. It leads off into this weird kind of goat, like not a goat path, but I guess you could say that. It's like a trail path where, deer and wild creatures and stuff like that move off. And eventually you come to this massive clearing and things start to look pretty recognizable as you get here. Last time you were here was, muddy, disgusting, torrential downpour. It was rough. It was rough getting here. But here it's a little easier. But from the distance, though, Maddie, honoring your nat 20 from your perception check from earlier, something in the air reeks. I'd say, Ellie, with your mask, you pick up on it as well with your lion mask. The air getting closer and closer to where this tower is. You can't quite see it yet through the thick of the woods, but something around here just reeks. It's not a smell of like chemical or anything no, it's kind of a smell of sickness, death almost. Something around here is vile. Knowing that, Maddie, how do you guys what do you guys want to do? How do you want to approach?
Do you guys smell that? Like making it obvious to everyone, sniffing up in the air.
That's awful.
Smells like Jax. Smells like death.
Don't be like that, please.
Well, do you smell it?
I do.
Something's
I don't
up
agree
ahead.
with what you're comparing it to.
Thought Jax was dead.
Either way, we should be on guard for whatever is coming up. I'm gonna ask Jax if they see anything from where they're at.
What's the range on your telepathy? Is there a range? You just have to be able to see them?
I believe I just have to have a connection with them. Let me see.
For the sake of expediency, I'd say you go ahead and communicate with Jax this time, though. Just make sure we look it up next time. Just for sake of moving forward.
30 feet?
So I know message is only 30 feet in line of sight.
I think actual telepathy is like 120 foot for the native existence because you can't yell or speak out loud. So
Okay. For the sake of moving everything forward, I'll say you can go ahead and communicate with Jax this one time as a giant eagle up top. Jax, how long does your it's polymorph, right? How long does that last?
Hold on, give me a second.
8 hours, I think, or is it 4?
Let's see here.
1 hour.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it. Hold on, let me. I'm actually not seeing a time limit on mine because I have my special skin.
Let's see here. As an action, use your armor to polymorph yourself. Yeah, you're casting polymorph specifically. It's just not giving you the spell. So does anybody have polymorph and tell me how long it lasts?
I looked it up. The duration is 1 hour.
Okay. I would say I'll allow it during the travel check so you can use it for scouting and stuff like that, like you're using it for the entire thing. But since we're coming up into a situation, I'm going to say that you come out of your polymorph and you have to come down and report to the gang, okay?
Okay.
So, just before you come out, though, I would say that you're able to see, okay, so I'm gonna rule it this way. You come out of your eagle just by finding the path that leads to the tower, but it doesn't last on the path to the tower. How's that? You're with the group walking up and smelling everything the same as everybody else.
Okay.
Okay. Let's keep it as fair as possible here. But Malin, what were you gonna say to were you trying to use Jax as an eagle to scout ahead?
Yeah, see if she can see anything from above that would signify like any kind of rot or something.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Jax, you lost polymorph just before you started down this path, so you don't have that bird's eye view, literally.
Okay.
But you guys are continuing forward. Anybody doing anything, saying anything?
I think Ellie would keep moving forward, just looking for the smell.
Can I have my weapons ready just in case something like jumps out at us?
Mm-hmm. Are you guys trying to just continue moving forward? You trying to take like a bit of a stealthy approach? What do you guys want to do? You're allowed to be creative.
I feel like
It's the middle of the day, right?
It's like, yeah, it's
Okay.
I'd say it's late afternoon, approaching evening time. You guys have been traveling for the better part of a day.
I think Ellie would try and be stealthy. With the mask on, she doesn't look that stealth.
What are we doing? Like, you guys know there's something out there. It's like, how do you want to approach this? You guys are continuing down the path. It's probably another half mile or so to the ruined tower that you can remember where you're at.
Gonna be stealthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll
Can I
some stealth
cast Pass
checks.
Without
Like,
Trace?
get off the road, maybe. A little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, if you got Pass Without a Trace, let's see what we got. Does that give everybody like a +5 or something like that to it?
I'm gonna
Mm,
guidance. How many people need stealth help?
I need self help.
Okay.
You can only
Okay.
cast guidance on one person because it's a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got it with me.
Okay, Quinn, you got guidance?
Can
What's
I
your pass with that?
Trail of Dusk on myself?
Sure. Does that give you advantage on your stealth check?
It gives me 1 AC and makes stealth checks at advantage.
Nice.
But
okay.
I roll them at disadvantage, so I just roll straight.
Cool. Yeah, because your armor. You have a +4 from guidance.
everybody gets a +10 to stealth.
Nice. Okay. +10
As
to
long
whatever
as
you
you
roll.
stay within as long as you stay within 30 feet of me.
Okay. Yep. Another reason for you to come out of your eagle then. Your owl.
would
All
it
right.
be at all possible to have Quark and the cart stay like in the area that we're at right now until we're sure that the area is clear?
Yeah. It's like he can stay here on the road. You guys gonna keep him hooked up to the wagon? You want to let him loose? What do you want to do?
I feel like keeping him hooked to the wagon would be a good idea.
Okay.
That way he doesn't
I was
wander
gonna
too
ask,
far and doesn't get lost.
I was gonna ask Quark if he feels any different. How has he been feeling lately?
He definitely.
Palates or anything.
Yeah, he definitely picks up on the smell. He doesn't like it. He hates it. It's like he doesn't like it here. Saving you his inner monologue, but you're picking up on his emotions right now. Yeah, he's whatever's out there. He does not like it.
Okay, Quark, push. The cart.
All right, let's get some stealth checks in the chat. Quark's going to stay behind.
And we get a +10, you said?
Plus 10 to whatever you roll. Yep. Thanks to Pass Without a Trace. That skill has come in clutch more than once already.
It's a beautiful spell.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you guys can do when you work as a team.
I have another fun spell. Hey Pico, I need
20s?
a feather, by the way.
Got you. Do you want breast or butt?
I don't care. Whichever one you think is more durable.
Pretty sure you already got a bunch of feathers from Pico too. It's like I think
Lovely.
I know Ellie has some, and like some other people had like a bunch of like 7 or 8 of them too.
You
It's
don't
more
want
so
to.
just an excuse to pluck another feather off the bird. I need it for the fly spell.
Okay,
Nice.
I've been squeezing my ass.
Okay, guys, checks in the chat. So we got Argus, Quinn, Ellie, Maddie, Jax. Nice. We need Pico and Quinn, or Pico and Malin. There we go.
I accidentally put it in the chat.
Remember, I can't see you.
No.
Pico, what's your check?
It's in there. It's 28.
OMG,
Nice. All right. You guys continue to move ahead. You actually get off of the goat path that's leading you towards the tower and kind of get off into the thick of the woods nearby, and you try to approach. No failures, really good solid rolls across the way. That Pass Without a Trace comes in clutch. As you guys approach the tower, you remember the ruined tower from that storm, fighting the shifter bandit boss and all of his cronies. This is very much so the same tower, but the space around it has very much so changed. It is a veritable feasting ground. Carcasses litter the area, most of them half-eaten, yet to be eaten, left over, half-digested, regurgitated, passed over. All of the means of excretion completely engulf the space, this open space between the forest line and the distant tower, which is about 300 or so feet off from you guys. The rain of this place that seems to frequent it is helping nothing in terms of the rot and the smell, especially the terrain, and twice as much on the smell. But the closer as you guys approach, the guilty party of this mess easily reveals itself. In front of you are wolves, hordes of them, dozens upon dozens of these, the least populate and like this disgusting den. Mange has set in all various stages of what looks like malnutrition, despite the copious amounts of these carcasses and things that have eaten around them. Like, it looks like every piece of wildlife imaginable for miles around has been drugged here and eaten in some way. There are also dead wolves around you, dire wolves, all shapes and sizes. Like I said, there's dozens of them. They fight, they eat, they snarl, claw, bite, howl amongst each other as they just kind of like move from shift to shift and bile pile and bile pile. Does anybody here have a skill with nature, like skill in the nature skill?
No.
I'm only half.
I do.
None.
Wait, proficiency in what?
Nature.
Nature. Do you want me to roll?
Yes, if you have proficiency in nature, go ahead and roll. And Maddie, one last thing honoring that honoring that nat 20 perception that you had earlier. I'll go ahead and give you a little something here. There's easily several dozen wolves out here, probably 50 at least that you can see.
Right.
So, quick question. I have a +4 to nature, but I also get a 1d4 because of the Quandrix primer.
Okay. I'd honor that if you have the Quandrix primer attuned and everything. Yeah, I'll give you a nature roll. I don't think you have the book. I don't think you have the primers attuned though, do you?
No, but just because I carry them, I get 3 charges.
Okay, yeah, you just don't get the spell or whatever like that from them.
The spell, yeah.
Okay, yeah, as long as I'll honor it. You can go ahead and take a nature check and add the 1d4. 7 from Jax for the nature. What did you get, Melon?
A 10.
10? Okay.
Ellie got an 18.
Jesus, okay. The combination of Jax, like Ellie, Jax, Malin, all three of you kind of look at each other, and all of those taken together, you guys all realize like wolves do not live like this. Especially not this large of a pack, not this filthy especially. Okay, this is literally a breeding ground of disease. It's a mistake that has already happened. So something weird here. You guys are sitting on the edge of this place. There's the tower off in the distance, about 300 feet away from you. So it's a good distance. But from what you can see directly in front of you, there's several dozen packs of wolves waiting, just wandering this place. It seems like the smell is probably masking you guys a little bit, and plus those really solid stealth checks. But yeah, you guys kind of have the lay of the land here from what you can see.
So Ellie's just going to whisper just to the group. It's like, now what? Is this what it was like before? This is where you guys wanted to come?
No, this is something different. Does anybody have a way of telling if there's some sort of evil presence, like a detect good and evil kind of thing?
Let me look. I can detect magic. Wait, is that it?
I do not have any spells for that.
Not that are prepared.
All I have is detect magic.
Do you want to try that? See if maybe something is magically controlling them?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll that.
I don't think there's anything to roll for detect magic. You're just looking for if there's anything magical. What are you casting it on?
Just the wolves. Just
Okay,
the area around the tower and the wolves.
I don't think it detects that large of an area. So it's like you're trying to cast on the nearby wolves just to see if there's anything inherently magic about them, if there's something like controlling them.
Yeah.
It's like you guys got to remember, you read your spells and how it works. Like it doesn't
but
cut.
You know what? We're how many feet away?
The tower is like 300 feet away.
No, then I can only detect within 30 feet.
Okay, so you want to try and just cast it on like the wolves like closest to you? I'd say there's a pack that's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty close. Like it's thick with wolves. Casting detect magic though, you don't pick up anything inherently magical. There's nothing magically binding them or controlling them. It doesn't seem like it's like nothing that spell is picking up seems to be indicative of what these wolves are doing and why they're living this way.
Yeah,
How
so
close
I
is the nearest group
pass
of
that
wolves?
on.
Say what?
How close is the nearest group of wolves?
Easily within 30 feet. Like you guys are right on the edge of the forest here, and they're within, spitting distance almost.
Okay. All right. Doesn't tell me how many dice I roll. Why is that?
Who did we lose?
Micah.
Oh, yeah, we lost Al.
I feel like
I'm going to attempt to cast the sleep spell on the wolves. How it works is based on how much health they have. So I'm going to cast it at 4th level. Quinn is going to say, I totally can't watch this anymore, and cast sleep, 52 health points, divided among however many wolves to put them to sleep.
Okay. Let's see here. You do realize that there's probably, 50 plus wolves out there, right? You're just casting on the first group in front of you.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that many, but yes, the first group in front of us.
I literally said you got like several dozen wolves out there, at least 40 to 50 that Maddie could see.
Okay. All right, then I take that back.
Okay.
So how do we totally proceed from here, guys? This is
I think we
discussing.
need to
Yep.
keep stealth, like maybe go back to
Yeah.
color up
Are we-
there, please.
Are we able to see like the shack where Lucky was and the cages, and because wasn't there like a goblin or something there last time?
Ah. Can't see the cages from here. It's on the back end of the fort from where you're at. You're kind of looking directly at the main entrance. You're off to kind of like the right-hand side, I'd say, but you're looking at the direction of where the main entrance for the fort or for the tower is. On the back end of that is where you remember those kennels were.
Yeah.
But-
Is there a way to get around that way without going through the wolves if we kind of took a long circle approach or something?
You could circle through the thick of the wood and try to. It's still using your pass without a trace. You're trying to get a view on the kennels.
Well, because that's where they had like the locked up dire wolves and stuff last time, right? Who was there? Malin?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they had like locked up wolves and stuff
Mhm.
last time.
Okay.
Above the table, I actually missed that session.
Oh,
Okay.
So
That's
I don't remember what happened there.
yeah, it's where we found Lucky as a puppy, and then there's like a goblin or something like that stabbed us and ran away.
And Monroe had that accident in the basement.
Yeah, I remember the accident in the basement. Like the session after where I was there was after the fight.
I think we should sneak around and try and get closer to the tower instead of trying to go through. And I don't know, 50 wolves is a lot, like a lot.
Yeah, I feel like if we can try to avoid this fight, that would be for the best.
So,
If you can see,
At least until we have a better idea of what is actually happening.
I agree.
so those of you who were here and know the area, I can cast invisibility on you, and you can go and see if this is what you remember.
How long is
to
past
cast on
trace
you
left?
for 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Do what?
How long was passed without a trace? Is that a concentration for a while?
I think it's only an hour. Let me check. We lost Al. I know they're not feeling too great.
Are we well within that time though? Like when we started
Yeah.
stealthing?
Yeah, it's like I think it's within an hour and pass without a trace. Where are you at?
think if that-
Invisibility is for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if that's true, guys, I think we should just, as a group with Jax, just stealth over because plus 10 is legit, so we can probably get around and get a little bit better lay of the land.
Figure out what all this rot is affecting.
Yeah.
There
I'll
it is.
cast Veil of Dusk on Jax, where that'll be 10 minutes of advantage stealth and a +1 bonus.
Yeah, pass without a trace is concentration for up to 1 hour. I'd say you used about 15 minutes of it so far.
If everyone's good, let's do that then. Let's sneak around a little
Yeah.
bit closer to the tower to see if we can find out if there's anything else going on.
I'm cool with that.
Sounds good. Let's see what's happening here.
Okay. You guys going to continue to circle around to the side of the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So keep in mind, this is a big open space. Like you guys remember from the last time you were here, the woods
Mhm.
completely encircle the tower for about 300 feet. Honestly, it's a big 300 circumference circle around this tower of everything that's been cleared out. Trees cut down. There's some ruined buildings that kind of circle around this thing. At some point, this was probably a fort, maybe some kind of like what you know in the past, some kind of like arcane tower, maybe. But it's been demolished over centuries or however long this thing's been here. So there's a lot of ruined outcrop buildings. There's some forest and thicket cover that kind of gets a little bit closer, but that area doesn't look like it's very. I'll actually go ahead and upload a map here in a bit if you want. But the ruins look like they have enough space, like maybe one or two of you could hide, relatively easily in there. The thicket, the ruins get pretty close, to the actual tower itself. But there's about probably 50, 60 feet of distance between each ruin. So you'd be mad dashing through an entire group of wolves, or using invisibility or whatever to get from one ruin to the next. But there's also these like little forest and thicket cover areas outside of the actual major woods itself that could probably hide 3 or 4 of you. But they're not as close to the tower itself. So as you guys kind of just staying to the major thick of the wood for right now, trying to get a better idea from what you're looking at from a distance?
Yeah, I think we want to see what's actually, if there's anything else, or if it's just quite literally 50 wolves. Like if there's anything else going on first before we try and get closer.
Okay. Are you guys doing any invisibility, or are you just trying to all circle around to the side?
I believe at least one of us was going to do invisibility, no?
Okay.
I thought we were making Jax do it or something. Right?
Who's going invisible?
I can also, if I go into my hybrid form, that's resistant to like blunt, piercing, and slashing. So if anyone attacked me, I'd be fine.
I think you also have the most movement. So if we make you invisible, you can go faster than the rest of us.
I can also cast fly, which gives a flying speed of 60 feet.
Oh.
And I'm casting
could
Veil of
send
Dusk
the
on
bug.
Yeah, so you have Veil of Dusk on Quinn right now.
No,
Quinn has
I'm
another
casting
spell.
it on Matt.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
have
you
it
wanna-
myself. So
Oh, okay, got you. So you're gonna put it on Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Maddie, you have Veil of Dusk, which is what, a +1 to armor class and advantage on
+1.
stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
For 10
Then
minutes.
who's putting invisibility on Maddie?
I can. I think I can do at least 2 people, right?
Depends on if you upcast it.
What if we were to send in Argus's spider too with invisibility? That way we have 2 different like modes to see what's going on.
I like
oh my gosh, we totally could use Cherry too.
Yeah. Your bunny that we constantly forget that exists.
Who's Cherry?
You guys are so mean. She's always right here.
We just turned conveniently all at the camera and she's right there.
Just comes out of the cleavage.
This is a great sitcom. Love it so much.
You guys are just focused on my assets, not my pets.
Marshall, I'm also going to transform as well because it lasts for an hour.
Okay. So you're gonna go full hybrid form, invisible with Veil of Dusk.
Yes.
In 10 minutes.
Are you also taking 10 minutes of flight? So you're flying too?
Yeah, I'm gonna pluck
Yes.
a feather out of Pico's ass. And pat Maddie on the back and say, "Fly, my boy." To this verbal somatic material, it requires a feather. The hand gesture is a pat, and the verbal is "Fly, my boy."
So if it's only
So-
300 feet, yeah, try and get in and out to see what else is going on.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause it's a 60
So
foot
Maddie's
fly
gonna-
speed for 10 minutes.
Okay. So 60, 120, 180, 240. So it's 5 rounds to make it to the tower. And
you
then
can
you're gonna
dash.
circle. Are you kind of like doing like a big perimeter circle, Maddie, trying to see what you can see?
Yeah, if I have 10 minutes, because 10 rounds is 1 minute, right? So
Yeah.
in and out, let's do a couple of circles, just get the best lay of it to bring back to the team.
Okay. That'll work.
So is it just Maddie I'm casting invisibility on?
Seems that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
It
'cause
is
I
up to
can't
Argus
upcast
as
fly,
well.
so-
It is up to Argus as well and Quinn if they want to have their familiars also go in with him or not.
Because if I cast it 4, I can do 3 people. Or 3 invisibilities.
If you're,
I don't think
you
we
can
need
totally
that.
give one to Cherry. They can go like 180 feet away from me, so and I can see what they see.
I can no longer see what Mike's.
Well, I think the tower's 300 feet away anyway. I mean, I'm going in and out. Like, I'm
Okay.
not going to be staying there. So,
Yeah, then we'll wait for you.
Ellie, you can tag on 2 other people if you want to, just to do it. But I'll run in and out and then just get a better lay of the land.
Okay, so I'll cast on you, and you get to run in and out, and then from there we can cast on whoever else needs it.
Okay.
There you go.
Just
So
please be
there you
careful.
go. Touch. You're invisible.
Boop. I turn invisible.
The giant hybrid beast that is Maddie turns invisible with this veil of like shadowy dusk. Maddie, you're feeling like a little emboldened, a little strengthened, and you are this. You sprout these like makeshift shadowy wings across your back, combining with the veil of dusk, and yeah, you are a flying giant rat devil at this point. So, take to the skies. All right. So, what are you doing? You're making just big loops around, kind of trying to get a lay of the battlefield here.
Yeah, and since I've probably been flying all my life too, I probably feel pretty good about getting in, out, and just hovering up in the air to see everything I can. Just bring back to the team what's going on.
Okay.
I do want to make a point to go over to where the cages were last time where we found Lucky though.
Okay. You get up in the air. The first thing is you notice. Actually, go ahead and roll me some perception checks, and you can do it at advantage because you're elevated.
Hell yeah. I'm in hybrid forms of advantage if it comes to using my smell, I think. It's either smell or sight.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm getting advantage already, huh?
Yeah, you have full advantage here.
Triple advantage. Okay. Perception. Uh, 21.
21. Nice. There's about, like I said, the count of the wolves directly in front of you, between you and the tower, there's about 40 of them there. You do notice specifically that some of them look far more worse than others. Like some of them actually look kind of relatively hardy, healthy, maybe a little mangy, considerably bigger than the others. A lot of them look very sickly. They look rough. And there's even some there that look exceptionally rough. Like not quite sure how they are still alive, but they look nasty. Like just bile and everything like that, open wounds, pulsating, forms and stuff like that all around them. This is a very, very sick pack. As you circle around, like I said, there's about 8 so ruined buildings kind of circling this thing. There are 5 that are relatively close to the main tower and 3 kind of closer to where you guys are in that section of the woods. There's several thicket areas around the tower itself that could kind of hide you and get you closer if that's what you were looking to do, but there's nothing directly around the fort itself that could hide a group of your size, especially with Quark and the wagon if you're trying to get that close. On the back end, though, there are a bunch of makeshift kennels that have actually been pried apart and ripped apart. You remember whoever was in the back of that last time, the kennels were probably one of the best maintained parts of this fort. The bandits were keeping wolves and other creatures back there, trying to quote unquote domesticate them and weaponize them. But you do also notice something very familiar back there. This gangly, small humanoid creature, sickly thin, but just wire tight of raw muscle. They seem to be kind of having they're missing an eye. They're wearing these like makeshift hides and cloth. It probably looks like they have made makeshift clothing out of the fallen wolves from this massive pack and the various other prey animals that are littering this place. Appears to be a goblin.
So
He's
it's the
disfigured.
same one as before then, right? The one I was talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you're, especially with you being invisible and able to fly close and get a definite view, yeah, he's missing his nose. He's sporting an obvious hump, and he's also dragging a leg. But yes, this is very much so the creature from last time. I'll drop a couple art pieces here.
I almost hit him with a spear last time, or a javelin.
You guys did above the table. You did hit him with some arrows, so we'll leave that there.
While you're doing that, do any of the wolves look good? Like they're like a lot better than the others, or they're all just dying like slowly?
Back here with him, along the back end near the kennels, you see several dire wolves, and these look pretty hardy and healthy. Seem to be kind of like the alphas of the pack.
Gotcha.
Everything back here seems to be in pretty good shape.
Okay.
So somewhere out there, you've got a pack of, out in the front. There's also several other wolves back here. It seems like the hardier, healthier stuff is back here with him. But there's dire wolves and various others. All in all, getting a count, you probably have somewhere between 6, 7 packs of 10 wolves. So there's probably 70 wolves altogether, and with the dire wolves also mixed in. It's a lot of wolves. Like I said, some of them look considerably more sickly than others.
Okay. If there's nothing else that is worth scouting at all on the outside, I'm gonna head back to tell all that to the group.
Yeah, the main tower is ruined. Like one side of it is collapsed. It's about a 30, 40-foot climb up to the opening and stuff. The main tower has one main entrance. That's the large stairs that lead up into the actual double door entrances of the main tower. There is a secondary tower that's directly to, as you're facing the doors, directly to the right of it. You'll remember, if some of you remember the fight with the bandits back here, the bandits used it like an elevated platform for some archers. But there is a secondary tower. But there doesn't appear to be an entrance to that tower from the ground level.
And all of these wolves are full grown. Does he see that they're full grown, or are there any puppies?
Doesn't seem to be too many puppies around.
Okay.
So, okay, so am I back then with the team?
Yep, I'm going to say you sim in the full 10 minutes of flying, getting a full lay of the land. Is there anything else you were looking for?
No, I think just knowing that we want to probably do a battle plan or something, if there's anything that stuck out to be advantageous, but it sounds like you already kind of explained it.
Okay. I'm going to drop a quick map into the chat, and this will kind of be what you're looking at here. With that, I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and call it for this session. We are over time. We actually started a little late, plus we had a couple breaks in between. But not to leave it on without a good cliffhanger or anything kind of fun. But that's what you're looking at here. To get to this tower, you've got probably 50, 60 wolves in front of you, plus the creature, the goblin guy. If some of you might remember, his name was Reek, R-E-E-K.
Reek, that's what it was.
I knew it was not funny.
Okay. Guess I should flip that around. Hang on. All right. But Maddie, if you wanted to come back to the group and report anything, we got like I said, we can take 5 minutes if you wanted to report anything, or we can call it there.
I mean, I'll tell them exactly everything I saw and start asking, what do you guys think? If we actually want to get in the tower, we're gonna have to go through a lot of wolves.
So Ellie holds her hand up. It's like, why would we want to go in this tower?
Yeah.
What's in there?
I thought Jax had to get.
I mean, Jax did say that they have something that they needed to do here. And I'm assuming it has to do with the tower itself.
Okay.
So on the next episode, when Jax is back and feeling, probably know.
Yeah, I think we
But I
can
don't know.
we can probably
Yeah.
chat or talk in our group chat to see if we want to come up with a strategy then. Because
Yeah,
Jax
I
is
might
a
have a
big
couple
persuasion.
ideas.
I don't want to go.
That is very fair, TBH.
But
And Jax
Maddie got
already has disadvantage because a lot of people what's going on with him right now.
But you guys got a lot of, like I said, you got a full lay of the land. You have like an exactly what idea of what you're looking at for. But we can kind of come up with, if we dive into combat, we can come up with exactly where all the wolves and stuff are positioned. But I said the bulk of them are right here at this southern area between you guys and the main entrance. Well, if you flip the map, the southern section of it there. But then Reek and his dire wolves and the healthier ones seem to be on the back end of the building. So, but like I said, most of these guys are sick. And Maddie, you flew around and didn't see anything of like aerial assault or anything that could get you while you're up in the air, I'd say. So lots of options here. How you guys want to approach this? Is it a lot of wolves? Yeah. But you guys are also level 9 characters now. You fought wolves for your very first battle when you guys were level 1. And that was just like a dozen wolves. Now you got a chance to see what you got to do against many others. Or maybe there's another option. Talk it out. Let's figure it out and see what happens.
All right.
Stuff.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
I appreciate it, everybody.
Yay!
let's get back into the habit of it though, like every 2 weeks. Yeah, be mindful, think about your schedules. Let's try to make sessions happen. Be thinking about who's going to do recap. Okay, let's get that planned out ahead of time. So that way we can just jump right into it.
All right.
We're getting
Do we have
getting
the
into-
recording?
Yes, it did record proper. Everything was set this time.
Good
I
stuff.
wasn't sure beforehand.
I took notes as it went through, so I'll do a recap next time.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds
I
good.
also took notes, but I was like, is there? Okay. Cool, Maddie. You got this.
Good night, guys. Okay.